Just not just going like this.
Because we're not so smart.
Oh my God.
Here, let's move this right to the front so hopefully this is the best sound.
We're here.
Okay, so as you can see, it's patio podcast numero uno of 2024,
How much do you love?
which I love.
That's for you.
Thank you.
I didn't even get my stuff out yet. I'm so excited to be here
I
today.
feel so unprepared. I don't know why. I'm not. It's just that I have everything packed the night before. Like I didn't have to look for anything this morning.
Look, cushion, yes,
So
please,
if
right behind my
I feel
back.
so comfortable right now.
Would it be rude to put my feet up?
No, it's never rude to put your feet up. It's over here anyway. Yes. So I got some patio furniture for Mother's Day, and it's long enough I can have a nap out here if I want. For sure, cozy knitting spot. So, good morning. I see you.
It's so nice.
Germany and Michigan. Good morning from Sherwood Park. Woo woo. Oiler fans. I don't even know. Yes, I do know what's happening.
Calgary. Hello, Miss Yvonne.
Hello, Germany.
Northern Manitoba.
Oh my goodness, you guys. Hello, Montreal. Are you burning up? There's a giant heat wave out east. Oh my gosh, you guys.
London, Ontario. I will be there in 2 weeks, less than 2 weeks.
I hope you guys are finding a cool spot out
Good morning,
east.
Star.
Good morning, Star. Hello from Massachusetts.
Josie from Jersey.
Oh, I love that.
Minnesota. Minnesota.
Whoa.
Does it sound like I was from Minnesota?
Pretty much.
Hello.
Oh my. Hello,
We-
Vermont. Judy. Judy from Vermont.
Florida. Rhode Island.
OMG, it's 40 degrees in Thornhill, Ontario. No, that sounds horrible. Horrible. I'm so sorry. Honestly, it's going to be 21 here today. And I'm over it, if I'm being honest. We have not had any summer-like weather yet. We have
but-
not had any good days.
No, not barely.
What's your favorite well, we do kind of do this every year, but I feel like
Listen,
25-ish?
I mean, I wouldn't kick 21 out of bed. That's all I'm saying.
I'm happy with 21 and wet and sunny, but it's not making my garden grow so much, and it's not giving, anyway, it doesn't feel super summery, but of course I'm going to take it. We've had days that were crazy cold. I'm over that. Anyway.
You guys, we feel
Ireland misses us. Oh, sorry to
feel-
interrupt.
We feel giddy with this weather.
I said to Jodi this morning, I'm so happy. I'm so happy
so
today.
happy. As much as I didn't get organized the night before last night because we worked a little bit late. I didn't have much, but then it kind of makes you feel like you're not behind the 8 ball, but maybe not quite as organized as you could have been. You know what happened
know
in my
that feeling.
alley?
No.
Two down. Somebody's tent trailer was parked in the middle of the morning. A van pulled up,
Hooked it up?
and left
Oh my God, that's terrible.
during the day.
That's terrible. The balls of some people.
right. Anyway,
Yeah. Oh my God, that's really terrible.
I know.
I thought, wow, that's awful.
I don't know what I
What
did
is
with
wrong
my
with
phone.
people? You don't know what you did with your phone? Is it in your car?
I had notes on it. Well, I thought it was in my bag. Just a minute. If I can't find it, I'll go peek in the car. Okay, so the Edmonton Oilers, Game 6. Can you even?
Yes, I can. I can
Anyone who
even.
is not keeping up, we are in the final series for the Ultimate Stanley Cup. The other team, Florida, won the first 3 in a row.
Yeah. We were in danger of being swept. And I'll be honest, yes, we're big fans. We watch all the games all year long for many years. I wasn't worried so much about the series coming to the end because we've had such an amazing season.
Yes.
Of course, it sucks when the playoffs are over and you're on the wrong end of that. But I'm not surprised at all where we're sitting right now that it's going to be Game 6 here in Edmonton on Friday night. And the city's going crazy. We've been in playoffs for 2 months now. There have been Oiler flags on cars. People are hanging jerseys in windows. My mannequin's dressed up as McDavid and is in the front window.
I can see, for some reason, I envision us winning Game 6. I don't envision who's going to win the Stanley Cup.
There's literally, when your team is in a Game 7 for the ultimate prize in your league, there's nothing more exciting. Anyway, we're thrilled.
And
we're so
our
excited.
team won 16, almost broke the record, 16 in a row in regular season play. We almost got to 17. We got this.
Listen, in the beginning of the season, October, November, it was so dismal. We were winning nothing. Like, it was Georgia, who is, she bleeds blue and orange. She was like, well, that's it. We're never going to get into the playoffs. It was almost mathematically impossible without that winning streak. So if this ends up the year we're back and winning the cup, it is really like a rags to riches season, from the worst to the best.
It is. Listen.
Look at us, blue and orange. Who knew?
God, we planned it. We didn't plan it. Oh.
I freaking hear something next door.
I fear it's landscaping.
No. They were here on a Friday last time when you were here.
Yeah.
This better not be.
It's our year. If it is our year, you guys, and we do end up winning,
It's been a
we
hell
will be
of a
talked
year.
about for a really long time.
It's been a hell of a year. It's been a hell of a year. Anyway, it is a knitting. We are a knitting show. I can't frigging believe that there is a lawn service here today.
Last week it was here Friday.
I feel like they know knitters. I feel like
someone's feeding them information, and we're just gonna speak a little louder.
Can you even?
Sorry, our microphone.
I would rather have the garbage truck driving by. It is Thursdays, by the way, so that could happen.
Remember, we also talked, and mind you, now we're gonna have one more and then a break, but maybe next time we do it Wednesday. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't care what day we do it.
Anyway,
it's not going to matter.
I mean, it's fine for us. I just sometimes feel terribly.
Crazy. Oh my God, you guys! I cannot believe this.
That's okay.
I cannot believe
we'll
this.
get through this. Should we say who we are?
I'm Tracie.
I'm Jodi.
And we are knitters from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. And we like to talk a lot about knitting and a little bit about menopause and apparently a little bit about hockey. And whatever else comes to mind.
We love talking about anything fiber related.
Or our new favorite things, which I have new favorite things
today. I said that last week, and then who forgot?
Well, good. I'm glad I remembered.
And guess what else? The two things that I had worked on so diligently, I have...
You're knitting?
I only have a picture of because I had to gift it.
Pictures are okay. It's on your phone that you don't have.
I brought my iPad.
Okay, good.
Pardon?
Huh? I actually have an item, too, that I did not have this week. I finished it. It was a Father's Day gift. But I'll snatch it back for next week because we're going to be here next week. And then we're going to be away for a lot of July.
Yeah.
Because it's summertime.
Yes. Yeah. We'll take 3 weeks break.
Yeah. Jodi's going on a holiday, which is so exciting for their family.
Yeah.
And I'm having a staycation, which it's not as great as going on a vacation, but I actually love it a lot.
You should see if you and Jeff could get away for like 3 nights somewhere.
Yeah. I just sent him a link to this really cool place on Vancouver Island, actually.
Nice.
So we'll see.
And dates that worked?
Yeah, dates that would work for me.
Oh, yeah, I love
Sometime
that.
in August.
Don't do it over Knit City, Calgary.
No.
Okay, you guys. Tracie, can you like continue to talk about something?
I can absolutely continue to talk about it.
I'm going to the car. Okay.
Do you want me to?
No, because on my phone I have notes on things I want to talk about.
It's not in one of those outside million
No, I
pockets
think
of
I
your
was
bag?
I was sending a text when I was on the way here.
So it's in the car.
It's really here. It's quick here.
Perfect. Southern Maine. Oh my gosh. Okay, Maine.
I know.
We're stopping in Maine on our cruise this September. Bucket list. Tell me all about it. Tell me what we have to do. Oh, can we talk about Jodi's hair and how cute it is? We really should, because it's awesome. She'll have to tell us all about it. She's so good with her style. Jodi, talk about your hair. Oh my God. Good morning to the Netherlands. Good evening to the Netherlands. What's your weather like over there? Go to Fiber Flock in Seattle. You guys, we were there last year. It was amazing. It was an incredible show. You must go. We will not be there this year, but we will be in Knit City, Calgary in the weekend following.
If there was a week in between, we would absolutely be going.
It's totally a timing thing. It's not anything. We would love to be there.
He fob was in the car. Don't tell Jordan. That's so funny.
Okay, we're talking about your hair.
I just got a cut.
Did you?
Yeah. You know, it feels so good.
Yes.
Can you please scream at me when I say I'm growing it?
No, yeah.
Like, I picture these really cool women that have like hair that's down to here. They can tuck it behind their ears, kind of like this, but tucked.
There's nothing, well, there are things that are harder, but that in between growing out phase, there's always there's a portion where you just feel like it looks horrible, but you have to push through to get the length, right?
I also feel like I did get to a point where I wasn't quite tucking, and I just didn't think it was me.
I mean, this suits you so well.
Yeah.
But
I love it.
Well, then
I go to a woman barber. Like, she has 95% men. I think that's the key. Like, she knows a good shortcut.
Listen, it is a gift, right?
Yeah.
Like, it is. You can't just do whatever.
And at each station, you guys, is a sink. Her station has a sink.
Oh, she's got her own sink at the place where
I'm
she
in a
cuts.
barber chair. It's at Chatters,
Does
the
she,
men's
like,
room.
spin you?
She spins me around, and then at the end, she gives me about a 3-minute like neck and shoulder massage.
Oh, what?
And then shave like with soap, and then it's kind of a bit of a
Does
shave.
she give you like a steam with a towel? That's
She
what I
should give
meant.
me a beard shave.
She waxed the chin hairs?
No.
Okay, because if she does, I'm coming.
Shave and a haircut, 2 bits.
That's so funny. A barber.
Yeah.
That's actually a really great shop, though. I love that shop.
You know what? I stumbled upon her one day when I was desperate for a haircut. I just thought, I'm calling Chatters. I got put with her.
Yeah.
And I've been with her probably almost a year now.
It's one of their flagship stores. They're not all like that. Like, this
good.
is really a nice one.
It's really good.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah, I love it.
I definitely go there
And
to
I
get
usually
stuff.
get in the same day or like the next day. She's really good because I'm so
I was going to say that's perfect for you.
What, my patience? I have so many.
Can I get in 5 minutes ago?
Yeah.
If not,
So
I'm
many
just forget it.
patients.
I'm never coming back.
So, Bridgerton, season 3, have you watched?
Not yet, but
The
I'm
second
saving
part.
it. No, I haven't watched any, and I am planning on it.
Okay.
It's been a little busy. Life's been a little busy. I feel like that's something when I have more time, and that's very soon.
I want to make.
I'm totally ready for it.
Yeah. I hope that I know it's a little bit busy, but like intentionally give yourself an X amount of time to really slow down.
You
Like
mean in
intentional,
July?
yeah, just like intentionally.
I am gonna do that. I think I
Yeah.
have some things I'm looking forward to that technically are work, but it's fun and I can do it on my own time, and I'm really looking forward to it. It's not something that feels frantic or pressured at all, so I'm really looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to coffee in my pajamas on the patio and that kind of thing. So I'm really excited about it. And August is busy just a little bit, but
Nice.
then, for knitters, fall is like game on.
We got to amp it up.
Like, there's so many things to do and
Totally.
events and stuff like that. So yes, I'm going to make sure I have a little bit of holiday too. But I'm good. And Bridgerton is going to be part of that.
Okay, and really good news. Love Island US and UK are simultaneously started.
Now, does this have people in from shows that you already know?
No.
Okay, good. I could do that. It's very.
You won't like it.
Somebody said it's very steamy this season.
Yeah. Steamy. Leave it to Shonda. We love Shonda's writing.
Is that Shonda who?
Isn't it?
Love
Shonda?
Island is a scripted show.
Oh, sorry. I thought they were back to Bridgerton.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well maybe
No,
that's
what they're talking about.
Is that? Did you finish Bridgerton? You asked
No,
me.
but the girls did. I kind of wanted to download it all for when I'm away.
Yeah. We did start watching. So my husband and I like to have shows just for us too. Presumed Innocent on Apple TV Plus, which is a reiteration of a book, right? Scott Turow wrote the novel. Wasn't it a Harrison Ford movie? Presumed Innocent.
I might be.
So this is another remake in episode form on Apple TV Plus. You guys,
I gotta write that down.
It's good.
Okay.
And I watched Eric on Netflix, which is, again, 6 episodes. It's a family in crisis. There's a police investigation, but it's so many layers of stories. And Benedict Cumberbatch, actually the whole cast is amazing. The guy that is the police investigator and the husband and wife are amazing. And Benedict Cumberbatch is the husband. and the sun. Like, anyway, I loved
Zach
it.
said he loved it.
Yeah, I loved it. I didn't even know what it was about. Actually, a girlfriend said we should watch it, and she said something about puppets, and I went, oh, frig, I hate puppets.
No way.
I'm not watching.
I'm out.
I'm not watching a puppet show. Anyway, it has nothing to do with that. It's just sort of this guy's art form and his business or whatever. But it has nothing to do with puppets. Excellent. I really loved it. I wish I had stopped.
God, it's so funny. Our TV watching is so
I should have
different.
watched. We like competition shows.
Yeah, I like that too.
Yeah, I don't know with the whole. I don't know.
No, you won't.
I love
you-
Kardashian. Like
No,
I
you
love
won't
that.
like anything to do with
Love Island?
No,
No.
no.
Okay.
You won't like it.
What's the appeal?
I don't know what the appeal is to me. The
Like, is
relationships.
it backstabbing? Is it the two-time? Like, is it something, or is
it's
it just
people trying to
hooking
find?
up?
No, not on Love Island.
Oh, it's not. Okay, well
No.
then maybe I would like it. I like relationship stuff.
But it's like 20-something-year-olds trying to find relationships. Is
Really?
it trashy? Yeah,
Really?
yeah, it can be. Yeah, no, it's like that's what I mean. What is the appeal?
I'm gonna go on this reality show in my bikini, and my life is gonna be perfect.
I think that
I love the entertainment value.
I
though.
also think the appeal is like not that I want to live that life, but it's fun to see other people living that life.
Totally.
Like it is.
Yes.
Right. It's
Yes, and I
so-
do love that about certain reality shows. It's like I would never do that, but oh my gosh, look look what's going on.
Such good
Can you
TV.
believe it? I do love that element of I can't even that this is going on.
I tried to match my cup with my.
Well, you could with the way you collect them, which is so fun.
What?
Okay, well, just because of that, I'm going to try Love Island. I will get back to you.
Happy Juneteenth was yesterday.
Yes, Juneteenth, very, very important.
So glad that they made it a national holiday in the U.S. because it is a very important day that ended slavery in the U.S. and it's something to be celebrated.
Something to be, for sure, recognized, honored, highlighted.
That's a better word.
Right?
Yes.
Like all of that.
Yeah.
All of that. So I hope, that people were thinking of all of that and supporting Black-owned
Yes.
businesses and all of that great stuff yesterday. Today is the summer solstice.
You guys.
It is late. It is sunny till like almost 10:30 here.
And if the moon is out, you guys, it's like 11:30, 12, and you can see
It's almost,
everything.
like I was in bed at 10 something last night thinking, this is crazy. It's so light out. I can hardly fall asleep.
I can hardly believe it. Do we know today is National Ice Cream Sodas Day?
I did not. Did you know? Still not knitting related. I was at IKEA yesterday afternoon.
Yeah.
Did the self-checkout because I'm always a self-checkout person. Grocery girls, we can do that. Check myself out. At the end, after I had my amount and I'd paid, they said, hey, just a second, do you want to add on an ice cream or a hot dog?
Did you say yes?
Yes, I do.
See, you know what?
And then
that's genius because would you have gotten that?
No, I wasn't going to get it because I
Oh, yes, thank you, I would.
finished cashing out and put everything in a bag and I go away and the lady's going,
Running with your
order
ice cream.
53, like it's there. I just zoomed by, thanks lady. It was the best.
Okay, you know what?
It was brilliant marketing,
That's
IKEA.
brilliant because they didn't know that we didn't know
Who says
that
no
we
to
want
a soft serve?
Yeah.
And it
or
was
a hot dog. Give a great hot dog.
Absolutely amazing. Yeah, it was hard to pick. I had one free hand, so I got the
would've
ice
done
cream.
both. That hot dog would have been in and gone by the
There's-
time I got to the car.
There's something delicious, like just amazing about a soft serve in the summer. It was like the highlight of my day. Target brings does coffee for pickup. Anyway, if I didn't love IKEA enough, I love it even more.
Tell me what you went to IKEA for.
I went to IKEA for pillow covers.
These?
No,
Did these come with it?
no,
Oh, so nice.
No. They didn't come with any cushions.
That's
These are
what you
all like
chose?
home scents. Yeah. Ew.
It's so cute. Bright blue, bluey green, gray. It's pretty.
It's honestly these bright blue. It's nice and I like it, but if they had had yellow or
Yeah.
orange
So you
or
settled.
something, but I do like it when I got the contrasting ones. So
I love it a lot.
thanks, Jode.
Um,
And I spray painted my planter.
where am I looking?
That one right there used to be black with sort of like, it's sort of made it to look like stainless steel, black with a little bit of silvery.
Oh yeah, I like it plain like that.
And I bought spray paint that matches my furniture. 5 minutes later, you've got a planter that matches.
You're so nice.
Listen,
Okay.
I love a spray paint project. Stand back.
Did you think of doing like a totally bright out of the box color?
Not now, but I can do whatever I want, whenever I want. I just didn't like the way it
Although-
was so different. So
When it's neutral and dark like that, the bright flowers pop.
yeah, and it's called oiled bronze or something like that. So it's kind of metallic-y.
The one with the impatience.
Yeah,
Ooh, I love it.
yeah, it's really great. I love a spray paint
I
project.
love it so much. Let's see my notes.
Okay, let's
Oh!
get into knitting. It's been 20 minutes.
Okay, just a minute.
Everybody's had their bathroom
I was
break.
dyeing yarn, and then I had to go to get my hair cut.
Yes.
And I must have put my finger in my ear like whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So Jordan, as I'm leaving, she goes, "Oh my God, Mom, the inside of your ear is completely black." So then I got busy, and she goes,
Oh,
"You have to clean
no.
it." So then I got busy, I got distracted, run out the door, get in the car, and I haven't done anything. You know those little square things, the screen cleaning things
Yes.
for your car? You push
Yes.
it up, squirt it, and use the thing to spray.
Yes.
I'm using that to clean my
Did
ear.
it come
in the
out?
car. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
It worked really well.
I thought your barber was gonna go.
The
There's
ear
something
cleaning-
rotting in your ear.
The screen cleaning cleaned my ear.
Who knew?
I know.
Who knew? You know what we have? We have right now a giveaway going on Instagram. Should we
Yeah.
show and share that really nicely now, and then we can get into our
I don't know
knitting?
what it is.
We actually had a really fun weekend over on Instagram.
We
Benji
did.
Sleep was doing a giveaway, but I'm sorry that's over. But
Oh, it was so funny. Did you guys catch the video?
Jodi.
God. I'm thinking Hollywood's gonna come knock on the door.
Oh, they will, and
Yeah.
yeah, for sure. I'm
We
pretty
just did a
sure.
little video on Tracie's couch, and it was about entering for a big bundle giveaway they were having through the weekend. And we had the Benji sleep blankets, but let me just tell you guys, like we said in the video,
It's easy for
we're big
us to
fans.
gush about it because we love them truly, truly so much. We have the sheets on our bed, these blankets in our living room, like 10 out of 10, we love them. I just bought Georgia a new set of a duvet and
This
sheets.
is rumbling the thing when you do that.
Oh, sorry, it's probably my bracelets.
No, like the table, like a
Banging
little bit
the
of
table. Oh, yes, I see that. Sorry.
Okay.
But
yes, they're great.
Anyway, we do have a giveaway still up, and it is through our friend Nicole of Hugh Loco. Just launched her wildflower collection of yarn, and let me
I haven't
tell you,
seen
I
this
know
yet.
in person it's like, excuse me. So the winner will be chosen when her pre-orders close, and you get to win this entire set. We're going to show you 10 skeins of 100 grams. So she's got all of these speckles, variegated, semi-solids, and it's 10 colors. But let me tell you,
Should we go over every one?
Sure.
Blossom.
That one, like, blows my mind. This is Snowberry. And I just love that sage and that kind of
This is
copper.
Meadow Blossom. Oh my gosh, that's spectacular.
which goes perfectly with Aster, which is a nice semi-solid.
Cornflower. No, cone flower.
Oh yeah, that's exactly what that would be. That I love. How about Petal Pusher? That's a really lovely, soft terracotta.
Goldenrod.
I love it. That's
There's
so good.
pinks and neutrals and neon orange. That one's gorgeous.
This one's Wood Lily, which I don't know what a wood lily is, but I love the yarn. I should look that up. Ooh, that's pretty.
Little
I love
pops
the
of neon.
Here's Forget Me Not. These are all on Nicole's merino sock, which is 80% superwash merino, 20% nylon. But if you go to hughloco.com, you can order these colors on all her bases.
She has a ton of
It's
bases.
a pre-order. So you put in and you put how many you want
Yeah.
and what colors you want and what bases, and then it comes to you later. But if you go into our link tree in our Instagram, you will see enter to win Hugh Loco. You go in there, put in your info. You're entered to win 10 skeins of exactly what we showed you,
Oh.
and it's amazing.
If I remember, you guys, I'll put the link below our video as well once it's published.
Okay.
Does that work? Yeah, just put the link, enter
link to
here.
the link tree. Yeah, and then you'll see all of the links in our link tree, but you'll see near the top the Hue Loco entry one.
Or can we just put the Hue Loco enter here?
Yeah, I think I've got that too somewhere.
Yeah.
Yes, of
Yes,
course. I can
okay,
go grab
yeah,
that big
okay.
thing. And Nicole is a big supporter of our make-alongs, our knit-alongs, our prizes. She sent us her entire rooster and hens collection in sock set form
For giveaways.
for giveaways.
For you guys.
And I mean, this is so generous, you guys. There is nothing like seeing them in person. And they're so good with the semi-solids they choose to highlight these. Of course, you can make other things, but they're so good. There's so many now little one-skein shawls and cowls. I can't believe this lawn mowing is happening. I just cannot believe it. But these are all, I believe, available on Hue Loco's website.
They're beautiful.
Look at this one. Ooh, I don't know which. Oh, blue buff laced polish.
Where do you see that name?
Right, see it's underlined right there?
No.
Yeah, yours
I
is
had
this one.
that.
Yours is right here, this top one. See how it's underlined?
Okay.
So this is the hen, and it's the buff laced polish. And I think that screams summer, if I'm being honest.
And she's always got one of her semi-solids from her regular lineup paired with
two of them,
these.
right?
Sorry,
Two.
two of them. And she tells you on the band which two are the compliments.
And even when you order this and if you don't knit it right away and you go back years later, it's right there. 2024 collection. Like these are fantastic. But what amazing, people must just love getting these for prizes, of course. This is a Pekin Bantam with
you
ochre
guys,
and snowshoe.
You know, she does marketing like no other.
Yeah, she's great.
These collections that she comes up with, all the mini collections she does, but she also does like the branded material to go with it, like little insert cards or the boxes or the yarn bands.
Yeah.
It's very beautifully done. This one in
So
particular.
this is 140 grams of yarn.
Yeah.
Like you can make all kinds of stuff
Lots.
with this. This one,
I thought it was very pretty. This green in particular.
that was the one that really like what?
This one's quite pretty too, you guys. Look at the color she's paired it with.
Yeah, I
Plymouth Rock.
especially love this buff lace polish myself. I just think that's really, really pretty.
I don't usually gravitate towards oranges, but this Cuba Laya
And it's a rooster.
with
Interesting.
pumpkin and mauve.
I always learn about hens and roosters when we see these because I have no idea. So
Love
thank
it.
you, Nicole. Go win. Good luck to everybody to
Oh,
win
yeah,
the
it's got a little
wildflower collection.
You guys, this got a little
This one's so awesome,
unexpected pop of this very like pale neon green.
Isn't that pretty?
It's beautiful.
With the kind of cantaloupe color
Yeah.
and the mustard.
Grapefruit. I like that.
Anyway, gorgeous.
I think I would pick that one.
Do you like that one? I love it.
I do love that one.
I can actually see this as a bird. Like to me, because I feel like I've probably seen this bird. This looks familiar,
I love it.
even though I didn't know what it was called. I thought I wanted chickens. I was kind of hassling my husband. Let's get chickens. We're not having babies anymore, and I have a dog, but I'd love to.
I can see you
I would
taking
love-
good care.
I would love a little chicken coop. And then I went out to a friend's house that had chickens, and it's maybe smellier than I thought it would be. And not that, I mean, they're amazing caregivers for these chickens. I'm just like, oh, that's what a chicken coop smells like.
That's just what chicken coops
That's
smell
just
like.
what a chicken soup smells like.
Isn't that funny?
I
Because
haven't really put it off the table, taken it off the table.
I will own a goat in my life.
Goats? Oh, I want
Yeah.
sheep before goats. Kate, let's do
Oh.
the lip gloss. I think this is the same color.
Fussy.
Okay, so these are both
Oh, you got the
Fenty.
heat.
Yeah,
That-
this
you
is
got-
one of the things I wanted to talk about
No,
today.
plumping.
It
Does
gets
it do
freaking
it?
hot. I don't.
So, Fenty Beauty, which is Rihanna's makeup line.
I've always loved this color.
We are not sponsored, but would be open to conversation.
Oh yeah, this is what she's looking for.
50-year-old. But their lip gloss game is strong.
I love it.
This is called Fussy. There isn't many of the colors that I don't like.
They're all gorgeous. This one's called Fuzzy Heat. This is Gloss Bomb Heat. That's Gloss Bomb.
Is it same color? What are the odds?
Yes. Well, I love it. It's my favorite one.
You know what I miss, and they only had it once, and I haven't seen it again? A holiday pack with like 4 or 5 smaller ones.
It'll come back. This is also kind of new. It's by Ilia, and they call it Lip Sketch Hydrating Crayon. I think it just came out. This is the color Pink Door. So I just put a little bit of this on, and it stays a long time, and a little bit of this on, because I'm not someone that redoes makeup like throughout the day, right?
Once the lip gloss is gone after 8:20.
If you don't see me in the first 2 hours when I have lip gloss, you'll assume I don't wear lip gloss. But anyway, I just like that quick and easy. That's my thing. Quick and easy.
Ooh, I love it.
Yeah. So there's our giveaways, you guys. That's so exciting.
So is the giveaway happening now?
Yes.
And
so it opened on the weekend, and I think it's open for a couple of weeks. When it's open as long as, I hope I'm getting this right. It's open as long as their pre-orders are open for the colors. So once that's closed, and I do know they have a limit as far as what they can produce. So get in soon if you're interested. And then they draw a winner. Kim
said you need 2 goats at least. No problem. Yeah, thank you for that info. I will get 2 or more.
I do love goats.
And there'll be the mini ones.
Even though their eyes look weird.
The fainting ones would be hilarious.
Yeah, pygmy goats would be adorable.
Because I feel like sometimes I shock and fall over when someone scares me. I feel like I'm very relatable.
It's funny, but also sad.
Tip over.
I don't think that ever stops being funny.
No.
Yeah, I think that's hilarious.
No.
Oh my gosh, Jodi.
Okay, so do you guys remember the baby sweater?
Who can forget?
The baby sweater with the rainbow yoke.
Do you have a picture of that somewhere?
I don't have a picture of that anymore, or maybe I do, but I don't feel like finding it.
That's the truth.
But we ended up before I picked up the sleeves, she had her baby, and she had a boy. Not that the sweater couldn't have been a boy, but I really wanted to make a sweater for the boy.
Sorry, I'm just reading a comment about somebody liked your goat impression.
Did they? See? Hollywood's gonna come knocking, but whatever. So I cast on another sweater. There also was a couple of, sometimes our Cape Cod color, you guys, there's one of the dyes has a teeny fleck of an orange that's a little more stubborn to dissolve. And every once in a while, there'll be a batch where it's like, oh, I can see. And this skein had like she would have probably not noticed.
That's cute. I love it.
Anyway, so it gave me an excuse to start again.
Look at you in your photo shoot of your FO, Jodi.
So I cast on a baby flax sweater with the Tin Can Knits app. The only thing I did differently, like I said before, is I didn't do the garter stitch ridge that followed from the cast on.
And you loved knitting from the app.
Loved knitting from the app.
Yeah.
I used Cape Cod blue and midnight as the main color. And then this was Phantom for all the ribbing. And then you guys can see here, I did a little pop of citron.
Love it.
Just a minute. I'm going to... Look how cute it turned out.
It is adorable. Like, it's beyond adorable.
Oh, look, we can make a sticker out of it, you guys.
Yeah, you totally can. How much do we love iPhones?
Anyway, so that's the sweater. I believe I made the 1 to 2 size,
And so this was given to the teacher already.
Yeah.
And did she freak out?
I don't know. Maddie had, because she's on maternity leave. Do you guys know the day she went on maternity leave, the next day she had the baby?
That's good timing.
It's her 3rd baby.
That's what happened to me.
She probably could have had it at her desk.
I finished work on Friday. And
did you?
Yes. And the Saturday, Mom and I were going shopping, and my water broke. I had no time in between.
I was the exact same thing. My water broke. I worked that day.
Yeah.
Oh, we were made to.
Listen, I don't want to. Yeah, I loved it. Loved having babies.
Yeah.
I also am so impatient. It's the best thing. The baby came 2 weeks early. His due date was 2 weeks beyond that.
Right.
So thank you for keeping things moving.
Totally. And I was back to work on Monday.
Right. Listen, when we got to bring our babies back, we came back pretty soon, but that's by choice.
Our babies came to work with us. We raised our
And
babies.
our job allowed us to do that,
Yeah.
right? Like we were so lucky.
Yeah.
Did we say that our parents are retiring? I don't think we mentioned that.
Oh, so many
We
things
have a big barbecue this Saturday at our IGA for our community, surrounding communities that have supported the business over 59 years. Our parents are officially retiring. It is amazing news. It's such a good thing.
happy about it.
So happy
Don't
about
you think Dad
it.
seems lighter? Like there's a lot to still go on. He's
They're
he's
so
happy.
ready to be actually retired.
Yeah.
It's, when your business is your passion, maybe you stay in it longer than like that you were planning. But I
Most.
don't think they were planning. I don't think there
Yeah.
were any plans. Like,
No.
do it until you don't do it anymore,
Yeah.
basically, right? So this plan came about. The store is actually going to close July 31st as Andy's IGA. It is 59 amazing years. It has been incredible.
Yeah.
And we're having a big barbecue on Saturday to thank the community for their support.
59 years, you guys.
Yeah. Generations
Yeah.
of people in the neighborhood either supported the store, worked at the store, their kids came back and worked at the store. We have so many stories like that. You may have even seen it in the newspaper because it's, yes, he's our dad and it's our business, but we are totally aware how special it is to
Yeah.
have a family owned neighborhood grocery store that is not like a corporate whatever, right? That has been
Yeah.
like that for a long, long time.
And he always took it upon himself and was probably super proud of the fact that he was so supportive of the schools and the community leagues that surround. Not only that, you guys, but there's a curling rink that he sponsored. There was
Hockey
teams, soccer teams coming up that he sponsored. Their jersey, or there was so many things that connected him to the communities,
Yeah.
you guys. He will not be forgotten for what he did
Yeah.
to help.
It's actually funny because years ago I was on a committee to fundraise for our new playground. And it's the one right by our house, the one we played at as kids.
Yeah.
And the IGA, our parents, donated money for a large boulder, a big climbing boulder. It's called Andy's Mountain in the park. It's got a little, so I mean, they did it. They do their job because they love it and they love their communities and they truly love all of it. So that's a big deal. That's a big thing that's been happening in our world.
We've been fired.
I'm
We've
officially
been giving
unemployed.
notice. Looking
No,
for work.
that's not the case at all. Every single employee is there's a new grocery store coming in. They're going to be renovating. Everybody's keeping their job, their pension, their seniority, their health care. 100% of that
Yeah.
is there's nobody losing their job.
Yeah.
It doesn't,
Except us.
I don't think my job exists anywhere
Dad,
else.
please don't retire.
And I know that.
That's so funny. So Tracie and I are going to open a yarn store.
Right. So August 1st, we have a
Come visit us.
it's so funny, you guys. Anyway, it's something we've been celebrating as a family and as a community, and I can't wait for Saturday to have the barbecue.
I'm excited. Guess who was on balloon duty?
We're
Wait
all,
for it.
Jody's like, say no more. I'm covering the balloons. We were like, well, it's going over the top.
Okay. Is it
And your Madison had a graduation.
I'm just going to say, is $1,000 too much to spend on balloons?
No.
No.
I don't know.
Just a minute.
Listen, it is a big deal celebration where our parents are very humble and shy about it, but there's a lot of love for the business and what it's done and what
Frank.
we feel exactly the same for the
Yes.
communities, right?
Yes.
It's reciprocated. So it's a big deal. I'm so excited for our parents and I'm super excited for the new shop that's coming.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
All of that. It's very, 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 very exciting. Change sometimes is not always easy, but I think we've sat with this for a while, and knowing that they're excited and this is what they want to do, I'm super excited for
Listen,
them.
100%, whatever they want. I mean, we knew how lucky we were to have this awesome family business to be part of.
This is Madison and one of her best friends, Kellen. but let me just show you. That was down at the museum. You guys, my baby
And we're still
graduated.
grocery girls. That's not changing.
Look at this girl's
Jodi,
dress.
oh my God. Those young men and women looked so gorgeous. I want to say kids, but they're not. They're eight, look
Maddie
at them
and
party.
Michaela. It's so funny. Michaela, I hope she doesn't care that I show her. Michaela, I went to school with her brother. No, her dad.
Yeah. And uncle.
Friends. And I went to grad with her uncle.
And Jodi said, if you want to see the kids all dressed up, come over at this time. And so of course I want to see all the dress up. As soon as I got to your front door, I recognized him, her dad, from when we were kids. Of course. It was crazy. It was.
Okay, let me just go.
Because clearly our grad was 2 weeks ago. I can remember it like it was yesterday. It is such a fun time for young people. Oh yeah, show the balloons. Jodi.
This is the three of them. They needed a moment, like, to be, that's all it is about, like, the photos and stuff, right?
Well,
it was really cool. It was this ring. Anyway, we've got plans for Saturday.
do you? Oh yeah.
Yeah, with the same company.
Madison has this gorgeous, gorgeous skin and red long hair, and her choice of gown color was absolute
she loved
perfection.
it so much.
It was so perfect on her.
It was crazy. And she's just finished her exam on Tuesday. Like, she's officially done.
That's what I was thinking on Wednesday. Day
like,
one.
that's it.
Day one of being an adult.
That's what I said. So now what are you going to do the rest of your life?
Where are you going to work?
When she woke up Wednesday, I'm like, so now what?
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of like that, right?
Yeah. Anyway.
That's a
good.
huge congratulations to all of those kids. They looked amazing.
Yeah, it was fun.
So gorgeous.
Okay, 40 minutes. You know what?
OMG.
We needed to fill in a little bit extra time because we didn't have a ton of knitting. But it's fun chit chat, you guys.
Honestly, this is crazy. This does feel like being at a knit night. I do have knitting.
Should we talk about what we're wearing?
I was sure. You go first. I love it.
I am wearing our color. It was kind of an over dye. It was a color, and then I over dyed it with a light version of our stiletto, kind of. But this is a love note, you guys, without the...
You didn't say the color.
Stiletto.
What is the closest color in your shop to this?
Stiletto.
Stiletto. It's phenomenal with dark jeans. You're wearing it with.
I'm wearing dark jeans with a little t-shirt, and it's got a little bit of a flare, which I love so much. The sleeve is one of those beautiful sleeves that doesn't have any decreases until you get really close to the wrist. And then here, you guys, I just followed, if they had X amount of rows for the lace, I just did that straight knitting. Mm-hmm. Being mindful of the increases.
Right.
But I just did straight knitting instead of doing the lace work. I love it.
I love it too.
I don't know why.
It's very sweatshirty in style, like in look.
Yeah.
But so elevated with the fingering weight and mohair. Like, this is what I want to wear every single day.
Like how close that was?
I do.
Do you want to see the neckline?
We all want to see Jodi's pores.
It's so easy to wear.
I love it. I love it, love it, love it. I love this whole color family, the whole hot coral.
Lollipop, yeah.
Like the whole gradient of that orangey, beautiful coral.
This was fingering held with mohair.
Beautiful.
It's DK weight, 16 stitches gauge, yeah, I kind of like DK or fingering. Actually, you can use many different yarns, but it's so nice with a fuzz and a fingering, you guys.
Oh, I love it. It's my all-time favorite fabric.
At this gauge, because
it's my favorite fabric.
It's loose, it's drapey, it's not hot and
it's
constricting.
Not.
Yeah,
I don't know why. It must be the loose gauge.
Yeah.
Allows it to breathe a little bit more. I don't find it hot at all. I'm wearing the ranunculus. This is the first one I ever knit. It's in Quince & Co.
Speaking of drape,
it's 100% linen. Quince & Co. Kestrel is the yarn. I don't remember the blue, this kind of dusty teal color. I don't remember what color it is. I knit it pretty much exactly the way it said. Yeah. I don't think I modified any. Oh, that's not true. 3/4 sleeves. This is literally one of my most worn knits because I don't have a lot of linen stuff. I wear it a lot in the summer.
So what does that tell you?
I need more.
Knit more linen.
It's totally true. I think the color or the pattern is so lovely and beautiful. It is written basically for any weight of yarn up to worsted weight. She's saying, you can get gauge that way. I recently, before we went to Ireland, I did one with Aran weight wool.
Okay, so
they look completely different.
So do you pick a needle you want?
Yeah. So there's a gauge, and it depends how thick your yarn is will decide how loose your fabric is.
Does she suggest a needle?
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's like 10 or 11 sizes. It's very size inclusive. There's many options for sleeves and like I-cord on the edge or whatever.
It's so pretty.
It's so beautiful. I absolutely love it. I've knit 3 now. I knit a t-shirty version, kind of this color.
Yeah.
Because I loved wearing it in the summer so much. But this 100% linen, you throw it in the washer. You can throw it in the dryer. Do I put it in the dryer? I have put it in the dryer.
It's so nice, you guys. It's not crunchy.
Even if you don't like the feel of it as, excuse me, as original yarn, it softens. I'm choking on my own spit.
She's real. Isn't that hilarious when you do that? Hilarious / not
Hilarious.
funny.
Oh my God, choking.
But it's funny because I actually haven't knit a garment myself with linen or a linen blend, but I've been gifted it and I wear it, you guys. It is a beautiful fiber to wear in the summer.
That's not embarrassing.
Are you done?
That's not embarrassing at all. Okay. No, I'm done choking. I have to say though, if I came across this yarn again, I would scoop up enough to buy another one.
Can you find it?
It's phenomenal. Yeah, of course I can. I'm sure it's everywhere.
It's beautiful.
I would love a cream colored
Yeah.
or linen colored, like sort of like a dirty,
Yeah.
not white, because I know that wouldn't go well, but something kind of linen colored. Like
That
this.
would be beautiful.
Like this kind of.
Yeah.
And I know they have this color actually. Yeah.
You should really, Tracie, get something so you can do another tee in it.
I
It's
totally
stunning.
should. It's awesome.
It's
and
stunning.
It feels like a t-shirt, but you can elevate it a little bit.
Yeah.
I did twisted rib. I don't know if that's in the pattern or not. I kind of think maybe not. So I did twisted. I twisted
You guys
my
won't
knit
believe
stitches.
that. Like, I don't know if you guys get the drape
Oh, it's
and the
amazing.
movement of this garment.
Linen yarns can get a bad rap because there are some that feel very
Strong.
unprocessed, ropey.
Do those ever soften?
Yeah. Yeah.
If
like,
you beat it
there
with
was
a stick.
Euroflax was one that
yes.
had a bad rap. Let me tell you, you guys, we had a sample at the yarn store that was somebody had knit a sheath kind of in Euroflax, and then it was washed and dried several times. Also, the drape was like, it became like this yarn. It just didn't start out that way. So if you have a linen yarn that's kind of crunchy, that you don't really want to knit with and you think, well, this was a terrible purchase, I think you should wash the yarn, soak it. I think you should hand wind it, and it kind of helps break things down a little bit. Because I know a lot of people also find knitting with these plant fibers hard on their hands. You know, you don't get that stretch and give like you have with wool that has spring to it. But maybe you don't knit as long every time you're working on something. I don't remember having an issue with this at all. And it's also a really quick knit because of like a 6mm needle. So I would definitely say, you guys, I did not find this yarn to be crunchy like some of them.
So a couple of suggestions. Sadness Guard has a linen blend that someone said was really amazing.
Is that the one that I showed a while ago, that orange one?
Maybe
it's
it could have been.
So nice.
There's also one that's Magpie Equinox, and it comes a ton of colors.
So nice.
65 silk and 35 linen.
Listen, yeah, that's going to be way softer with
right?
all the silk. Yes,
and look at all the colors, you guys. It's a little bit glary.
There's lots of great linen yarns out there, but I have to say how much I love wearing it. And look at all those colors.
Tons of colors.
Oh, that's all Magpie.
Yeah.
See,
They
I
have a
mean,
great base.
look at all those colors. People must buy that all the time.
So if it's got 65 silk and then 35 linen, would that be a little bit have a sheen to it?
Maybe.
Probably, huh? Silk is
Maybe.
very shiny.
And the drape would be insane. And it would feel soft and beautiful and amazing.
The number one tip somebody has suggested is the washing the
For
skein
sure.
before you use it,
And
and
it-
then the winding.
For sure. And that can literally mean just like laying it in water, right? And then hanging it to dry and then hand winding it. It's going to feel a lot different. And then once you make the garment, throw it through the wash a couple of times. But I promise you, it's going to be
It's beautiful.
something you love to wear in warm weather.
I did not think I would say I love my linen sweater as much as I do because of how I felt holding the yarn.
Yeah.
As opposed to now having a garment that I wear. It's beautiful.
I agree. I totally agree. I
Beautiful,
love it.
beautiful.
I love these plant fibers. I'm definitely a team linen.
Did you guys think I would be wearing the collar today?
Yes, Jodi, we all did. Now that you mention it.
Right? I did.
I'd be happy just to see
Oh my God, you guys.
it as a project. Oh, so cute. Hey, here's the thing. I completely forgot about this. I'm so glad you're
I did not.
I'm so glad you're on it.
This collar, you guys, is happening. And you know what I've chosen? I think
I don't know what you've chosen.
it's about, I'll tell you the
Jodi.
gauge. But I thought I would do like a whisper of a pink color. It's called, this is our color Whisper. But I was thinking, because you can't either create, like I wanted to, I'm picturing it with jeans and a white
This
t-shirt.
is phenomenal. I love your
So I
color.
was
I could not
picturing-
love your color choice better.
I was thinking, do I do a really bright color?
I feel like if you love it, I would knit a handful of them.
Or I thought maybe I would just start subtle. And so,
With black? Come on. That's going to be amazing.
so just like a really gorgeous, like a whispery, this is
That's
called Whisper,
so
but like a
beautiful,
super light.
Jodi.
Because the gauge, you guys, is 18 stitches. So like DK-ish is kind of where I'm landing.
Yeah.
That's what made me pick a fingering and a fluff.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys, they have Woolfolk straw is 50% ultimate merino and 50% linen,
I love a one skein project.
right? Linen, speaking of, and it's a DK weight. But this is happening. Now that I finished the baby sweater,
Right.
You guys, I was
And you made a pair of socks for Dad.
yes.
I definitely have to get my socks back because I love them so much. I have to show them off. The yarn choice was awesome. I love it.
I forgot to take a photo even. I did
Yeah, me too.
I did a DK sock, you guys, but I did like a light blue on the inside of the folded cuff and then
I
black.
didn't even notice that.
And then like a stone color for the heels and toes. It turned out gorgeous. I hope he likes them.
Well, we'll have to ask.
Well, what's he gonna say?
Well, because I would like to make them the way he likes.
And I would
So,
say, do you prefer?
he loves getting them.
Because I wear both fingering weight and DK.
Right.
Sometimes you need that
And
cozy sock.
I know. And he was just saying how cold it is on the floor
Yeah.
in Phoenix.
And he wears black sport socks in his
Yeah.
like
Oh.
work shoes.
Picking up the stitches. I definitely have a lot to talk about with the socks. So maybe next week I'll have them for you and
Yeah.
we can share. Because it was like the
I
base,
needed-
it was a zobber ball, and the one color that was constant with the marling all the way through was like a dark navy. And then it would sort of shift from like dark purple and dark green and a little bit of gold and then a lighter gray, but everything, let me tell you, cutting in the heel,
Let me tell you,
picking up stitches for the not easy. And I had to fix a couple of a little something because I didn't
Listen.
do it right because it was so
Really?
dark. Yeah, so dark.
listen, if you get black socks or black something from me, I really love you.
I couldn't love you more.
And he got black socks from both of us. Just because we know that's his favorite.
Well, yeah, you want him to
He
fit
likes
into
the
people's
dark.
wardrobes, right?
I thought about like a dark navy, but then I thought, no, let's just do it.
And I think I did kind of gray last time. And then
Yeah.
I just used like a Regia gray for the heel and cuff. And then I used the same yarn for the toe. I loved them. I hope they fit him properly because I thought the socks turned out as a knitter. I was like, yeah, I really love these. I feel like they turned out great.
I feel like if black wasn't so tricky on the eyes, there'd be so many more garments knit.
Yeah.
Because let me tell you, that vest, you guys, that I knit with fingering, mohair, and a sparkle. Remember my vest? That black?
Yes.
I can't tell you how amazing it is to
And
wear a
it
black
looks
garment.
incredible.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway.
I feel like something like this, where your stitches are very big and open and loose, like that would be better. I would knit this in black
Yeah.
and happily not be a problem.
Bye, Val.
Bye, Val.
So it was. So I don't have them to show, but hopefully he likes them. And
Yeah, that's the other thing, right? Hopefully he loves them, and they get
I
worn.
asked him, but whose do you like better?
Oh, right. As we're leaving, Jodi's like, "Who's the
Rate
better?"
the socks from best to worst.
Right. Who's got the thumbs up and who's got the thumbs down? That's so funny. Okay, so now you've decided on your yarn, and the collar is happening. Is that?
Yes.
Okay. What else is in your bag?
Nothing.
Nothing
I'm
you
not
want to
gonna
talk
show you.
about? Okay. Hello from Spain. That's so wonderful. Nice to see you. Good evening.
Hola.
Hola. I have, you guys, I showed, my dumb dog is barking at anybody walking on the front street. I showed last time the beginning of my Elton, which is such a beautiful pullover. This is the pullover version by Hohi, and it's striped fingering weight yarn and stripe of mohair held single. It's so beautiful. It's so elegant. It looks amazing on everybody.
Did you know that you and Melissa of Sonder Yarn are knitting the same sweater right now?
Yes, I did.
Are you having a little knit off?
No, but she said, I loved your idea about the...
Okay, good.
So I was like, yes! I mean, that's awesome. I think I love that idea. Hers is in a new yarn she's got coming out, so I'm very excited to check that out. Sonder Yarn Co. And it's black and kind of an oatmeal, which I thought, love.
You can't go wrong.
Stripes.
Yeah.
We're having so much fun. I loved seeing that.
Yeah.
I love it.
You've made way.
Jodi. So when I shared this last time, you guys, I just had this little bit of the back done, just like that. And then I was going to pick up and then add the front a little bit, and then you join in the round.
You made so far.
I've been knitting a lot on this. Like, this is Dad's socks, and this project are what I've been working on, and I've tried it on, and I love it. But, so this is a very boxy drop shoulder style, and I think Hohi recommends, or she says her sample was knit with quite a bit of ease. Her sample was knit with 16 inches of positive ease.
That sounds
Which is
like a lot,
so
you guys.
gorgeous. I mean, it does sound like a lot, but she's proven that's not.
Just the
right?
way it drapes, because it's a square and how it's
And it's a
constructed.
looser gauge.
Yeah.
It's 20.5 stitches equals 4 inches. So
Yeah.
a lot of people would knit DK weight yarn with that, but I love the fingering weight yarn at that gauge. So I did not choose 16 inches of positive ease. I think I chose more like 8 inches of positive ease. So, and that was just, I don't know why. I just did. That's what I just chose to do. And so when you knit the front and the back, you're knitting flat before you join it in the round. So you have to knit it to a certain depth before you join it in the round. And that depth becomes your armhole.
Did you measure it and wonder, is that enough space before I...
Right. So the number of centimeters or inches to knit to the length, then I tried it on and saw where it would hit on my arm. And then I measured my arm to see, is that going to be enough circumference?
It's not right here, you guys. Remember, it's a drop shoulder, so when you measure, it's down here.
Right. So if I had done the 16 inches of positive ease, it would have been wider and would have hit lower on my arm, which is a smaller circumference, and it probably would have been just fine. I measured, it's fitting up here, so what I did was measure my arm, and then I did have to extend the length of my front and back before I joined in the round to make sure that fit properly. But that's the only thing that I considered off pattern. The rest is 100% on gauge. And that's something you can do with any drop shoulder design, right? Like maybe you've seen something and you think, whoa, that's way too much sleeve for me. Mm-hmm. And that's how you would adjust that. You would adjust the depth of your front and back before you join in the round. So that's what I did. All I had was, I think, one more stripe, which was maybe 1.5 inches
I love that.
of sleeve circumference is what it worked out to be. Easy peasy. And then now I'm just knitting stripes and stripes, and it's so much fun, and I absolutely love it. And the yarn is Mondim by Retrosaria. It's that wonderful non-superwash
Oh, it's beautiful, you guys.
fingering weight yarn, and I'm using the colors 119 and 301. Oh, and I just threw them. So here they are. This is kind of like a dusty, bluey, heathered black a little bit in person, and then black. Black is my main color, so I'm going to be doing my cuffs and neckband and the bottom of the sweater, the ribbing in that. But I'm very, very tempted to do my sewn bind off in a bright,
You must.
add a pop of color, or
You must.
like you did your sleeve pop. I was thinking the same thing. Do a couple of stripes or 3 stripes in a bright pop, and definitely do my bind off in a bright color. So I was thinking stiletto, believe it or not,
Yeah.
or something hot pink. I would totally love. I even have, like, I have more Mondim in bright colors, but you can use anything fingering
Chick
weight.
flick.
You could use whatever. I love chick flick.
Yeah.
So much. So even though I'm going, very kind of neutral, I am having for sure dreams of a pop of color somewhere. So I love this pattern, you guys. Of course, it's amazing.
I think
Here's our little
your
flower
choice of
stitch
colors
marker.
are just beautiful.
I love it.
Just
So far,
beautiful.
you guys, I love it. I love knitting it. It was so easy to do, so easy to follow, and this yarn is a dream. I can't wait to start wearing this. I do have a summer project that I want to cast on right away, though. This might get put aside.
Do it, you guys, because we've got a knit along going on right now.
We
Summer
have so
tees
many
and tanks.
We have summer tees and tanks. We have the knit along. We have a cruise this September, you guys, to the Maritimes and the East Coast of the U.S., New England. And our teachers are Mary Jane Mucklestone, Laura Lee Beltman, and the amazing Vincent Williams. And we have a knit along for all 3 of our teachers. And we have a new knit along to talk about today,
Yeah, love.
as well as our sock bash. So this is so fun. This is so fun. We can all be a community knitting together.
There's lots of chatter going on, you guys.
I am knitting a vest by Mary Jane Mucklestone, colorwork vest. I have the yarn to share with you today.
Okay, you know what I want to knit?
What?
The one that she's got just the color work in the V-neck of the sweater.
Right. So that's from Grand Shetland Adventure Knits. My vest is in the same book. So you guys, we are over the moon. We are so excited. There is room if you want to join us. We would love to have you. And in the last week, we have connected with so many yarn shops. We have excursions, nitty workshops planned. This one's heavy on the knitting.
They're going to be add-ons that are going to be available fairly soon that you can, at the ports, at these 2 different ports.
Yeah.
Shops that you can take workshop from.
Yes. Places to take workshops. They're limited, of course, in number, but they're only available to our group.
Let me just say goat yoga. That's all I'm going to say. That's it. Goat yoga.
I know.
This is going to be so, I can't even tell you.
I'm so excited. And I really love that there are still spots available. Sometimes it takes a lot to figure out if you can work this kind of a trip into your budget, your life, your holiday, whatever. We would love to see you. It's been so much fun. So Elton is well on the way. And honestly, if I could drop everything in my life and knit on this, I would, because I love it so much.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
This popped into my head. This is a brand new one that I wanted to talk about because it's also drop shoulder, and it's a really, really fun new design. Andrea Mowry came up with Nebula.
I saw that.
And it was a little tee. But if you guys can see, it is a drop shoulder, a little tiny sleeve. If you guys are familiar with her weekender sweater, the shoulder reminds me a lot of that. It's adorable.
It is adorable. And I think drop shoulders are also one of the least complicated to knit. Like when you're a knitter and you're like, that's
this is easier to see.
super relaxing, fun knit, I think. And I love the yarns she used.
Isn't that so cute?
Yes.
It's let me tell you guys the weight and the gauge. But this one I believe looks like she's held fingering and a fuzz together with this
Was
one.
she using a farmer's daughter, the Oh Dang DK?
Yes, she did.
Yeah. So it's Surrey alpaca, DK weight Surrey alpaca yarn. How amazing would that be? I
So
feel like this is something everybody would love to wear. That's such a cute pattern.
it's 17 stitches, you guys. Which for me, about 16, 17 stitches
You
is
could
a
even do
6
it with
millimeter
fingering and
needles.
mohair. Yeah.
6 millimeter for me.
Yeah, right?
So I just thought.
I love that
so,
bright yellow.
So there's an option for.
So that has like no sleeves. That has just the ribbing. That's just the drop shoulder.
But how cute is that?
Super cute. You guys, that will whip up in
I
no time.
love this.
Me too.
Okay. So cute. So,
And also with lots of positive ease. The reason it comes down so far is because it's a drop shoulder is like a big rectangle, right? Like that's how wide it is to come down this way. But it's the gauge and the drape that make it, I think, something so wearable.
look at the styling of this, you guys.
Cute.
It's still cropped, but she's put a longer, long
So
sleeve
cute.
shirt underneath.
And there's
yeah.
nothing like a fuzzy Surrey alpaca sweater.
Oh, come on.
Very, very tempting.
Oh, look at our beautiful
Our
Sabrina.
friend.
Look at Bree.
Don't you love that she did stripes?
This was so fun. She's a fast knitter.
She's an amazing knitter.
Holy cow, does she knit a lot. Anyway, a great t-shirt. So if anyone's looking to join our KAL or
Yes!
just want to
It has no sleeve.
knit a tee, basically. No
Our tees and tanks make along is knit anything, knit, crochet, sew, anything without sleeves. So it can be a vest, it can be something like this, it can be a tank, it can be a cami, it can be all kinds of things. Ah, there's Sabrina right there.
Is she here?
Get out.
Thanks, ladies.
Hello, friend.
God, she was so fun.
Um,
She was the worst.
I'm pretty sure she doesn't sleep though, because her knitting, it's like you see her the next day and she's got 6 inches of a sweater knit.
Right. You guys.
I was gonna share this.
Guess what
Share it
else
away.
got published? The Ship Shape Crew Neck
I
by Heidi
love
Kiermaier.
it.
Look at that, the cutest little triangle there at the top.
So the original ship shape has a boat neck, which is so cute. When I did mine, I added a little bit of ribbing. I don't think I did anything else. I didn't do it. But now there's an actual pattern. I would love to knit this because I'm sure it's different, right? Like it's got to be different.
See, this is the boat neck that Tracie knit.
Yeah.
Which is gorgeous.
Like I didn't cast on as many. Like I did a lot of things to make it look like a crew neck. I would much rather knit Heidi's pattern.
And how about a cardigan?
I know. I love
These pieces, you guys, you can
Ship
have
shape's a
so
good
much
one.
fun. I am picturing, here's what I'm picturing. A neutral color for the mane, which includes the ribbing.
Yeah.
And then just go to town with your stripes.
Rainbow. Or
Go
one
to
of those
town.
color changing yarns.
Yep.
I'll be right back. I gotta go cast something on.
Just made. So I get so inspired leading up to podcasting
Is it
because
stripes?
I think
Like, is that what does it that we get so
Maybe.
excited about? I don't know.
Maybe.
I'm a giant fan of all of Heidi's designs, and the ship shape one, like I could knit I would happily knit the other 2 patterns that I haven't yet.
Yeah.
Cardigan and crew neck.
Yeah. I have one more to show you guys. It's called the Isla Top, and it's by Nicolene Sophie
That's
Knit.
absolutely beautiful.
And it could be the stripes, you guys. It's a DK weight. It's 20 stitches stockinette. It's the cutest little tank top.
I love it in the solid colors that they've got there too.
She's knit. I'm going to show you that too. She's knitted in Garn Studio Drops Cotton Merino. You guys, it's super cute.
I love a wool cotton blend. It's not as hot, and yet it keeps its shape with the wool. And
Great
I love
layering
it.
piece. Great layering piece.
I was looking at my Retrosaria Mungo, which is the half cotton, half wool yarn that they make. It must be just that time of year. Like I'm ready to cast on another sweater that's not super woolly.
I feel like it's the time of year we want to knit what we want to wear.
Kind of. And it's really, we should be knitting 2 months ahead of what we
Yeah.
want to wear. But that's okay. I'll get it together.
I love it. This other one, I love.
Oh, that's really beautiful.
Tremezzo Tank by Pia Trans. It is, let me tell you, it's DK, it's 18
Okay,
stitches.
talk to the people. I forgot something.
And it looks to me like garter, no. Yeah, garter, not stockinette. But look at that, you guys. That is a beautiful piece. The gauge is beautiful, which gives you a little bit of a gauzy fabric. So I love seeing that outline underneath of the garment that you're wearing, whether it's a bra or another tank top layering underneath. I think that's so beautiful. Let me see if I can get a back. Oh, here it is in charcoal, you guys. Sorry, you guys, it's a little bit of a glare. So that's really beautiful. Let me see if I can, I don't see the back. It's a part of a collection named after some of my favorite places in Italy.
Is this the Caitlin Hunter one?
No, this is the Pia Trans one. It's a beautiful town on the Como Lake.
Ooh.
So she's got a bunch.
Hi, George Clooney.
She's got a bunch of different pieces, but oh, you guys, she is a great. This is also what caught my eye because I didn't know about Pia, and then as soon as I went to see her one design, please go check her out on Ravelry because she's got the most amazing designs.
Oh yeah.
Sweaters.
Oh, wow.
Sweaters and oh my gosh, look at this. Ah.
Oh, I've seen that one before. That's beautiful. I would love to knit that.
Look at the yoke on that. Let me tell you what that is. The trellis sweater. Oh, look at this.
Oh, that's such a good. Oh wow. She did a
That's
mohair.
the trellis. I feel like I want to I'm inspired to cast this on. I probably won't, but I'm inspired. Anyway,
Listen,
she's a beautiful
the
designer.
amount of patterns I fall in love with and then are able to knit. I mean, it's not proportionate, right? Like
No.
I would love to be able to knit more than I do, but I tell you, my sweater's getting pretty jammed. I'm gonna need like a little more. I'm gonna push it back and start the second layer. I
want to plan to knit a sweater while I'm away.
Are you?
Yeah.
Good idea.
To cast one on.
Okay, I can't find the yarn that I used for this. Like that's what I went inside to look for. This yarn.
Oh, you don't have to worry about it. You're
Well,
showing it.
I know, but still, I don't know
cares?
what the hell I did with it.
Whatever.
Oh, now I'm thinking it might be downstairs because I thought we would. Anyway, these socks. I finished a pair of socks, 2 pairs of socks. This yarn, Jodi dyed for me for my birthday last year. This absolutely gorgeous sky blue with all the speckle colors that she knows I love. I instantly fell in love with it.
I'm already planning
I think it would be
55.
the most beautiful
Am I turning 50?
sweater. I'm turning 55. You're going to be 53. And
55 and happy to be alive. That's the name of
55. Oh my gosh, I'm still alive. But my son just told me he was 29 and I thought he was 28. So I didn't do the math. I don't know. Can you believe it?
No.
Anyway, crazy. So this yarn is a DK weight sock yarn.
Yeah.
Star's going to be 54. Happy birthday. So 53, 54, 55. 53, 54, 55. I cast this on, and this was my Knitting in the Dark movie tube. So I did a little bit of ribbing. I cast on with, this is Citron, Frankie Gray. This is all Frankie Gray fibers. I cast on with Citron, and I did some 1x1 ribbing. And then I did these 2 stripes, and then I just started knitting a tube. I thought I was knitting 1 sock, but I took it to a movie, and at that point I was still knitting. So I just thought, you know what? I'm going to do a tube. So I ended up knitting it like this. And then I came to, and I did some stripes here. One of these is a cast on. One of them's a bind off.
It's spectacular.
Jodi, these are your colors. This is Lollipop, Citron, and 54 never looked so good. And then I was cutting, I did an afterthought heels. And I don't know, I love this color so much. I love using the color up. But at the same time, I also love adding stripes. So the toe ended up being the same speckle. And then when I cut in the heel, I striped every 2 rounds with Lollipop. And when I did this cut-in heel, I added 4 rounds. The first 2 stripes would be the blue and 1 lollipop. Those were plain knit rounds, and then the rest had decreases incorporated into them, and then a little bit of a Kitchener.
It's good.
It's good, right? And then, of course, when you're wearing them, it looks like kind of like a little bullseye, which I love with, you know, an afterthought heel and stripes.
Doesn't that
So
look
I love
fun?
these.
So fun. Actually, it's funny. I just said to Jordan yesterday, I've got to do 55 and still alive.
Who knew?
Right?
Jodi,
I wish I would have started this when we started.
Fun.
Right?
That's very special. I love it. Of course, I still have, like...
Well, spoiler alert, it'll be speckles, but you just won't know.
Yay.
My balloon lady is texting me.
Is she?
Yeah.
She's saying, are you sure?
Yeah. No, yeah. More is more. More is better.
What if I add more? That would be great. Can you add more on the more? Anyway, these socks are amazing. There wasn't a real pattern for them, but I guess you could use the Happy Place sock pattern that I just put out. That's DK. It's got a cut-in heel.
Of course.
It would totally work if you're looking for a
course.
pattern, but it's really just a stockinette striped sock. I can't wait to wear them. And I love this kind of half leg.
That's what I love right now.
I love it.
I don't like when the socks veer on slipping into the shoe or coming down off the heel a
Yeah.
little bit. So adding that extra inch,
Yeah.
like a midi, not even like a smorty. What are we going to call it? It's not a shorty, but it's not a midi. It's right in
medium?
a smedium. A smitty.
A schmedi.
It's a smitty.
It's a schmedium. A schmeddy? I don't know. That does not sound good.
Magma? No.
That reminds me of
No.
sweaty balls.
No. All of that?
That's definitely
No.
not. That one is a no. We'll get back to you.
Yeah.
We'll get back to you. So anyway, I did finish those, and God, DK weight socks. Like, it took no time to finish those. I just had heels and toes to do.
Justin Timberlake, a DUI.
Janet just turned 70 and she's still going strong.
Yeah,
Of
you
course
are.
you are, Janet.
Um,
You rock.
Loser.
Yeah. Well,
Right? Just think, like, get your shit together. Okay. But no judgment. Okay, you guys, when I was in the Beehive in Victoria, a yarn jumped out at me. Amazing bags, Beehive, love these. Okay, just a minute. Hold the phone. This is, I thought it was fingering. Drops Sky.
okay.
For some reason, it's super soft in baby alpaca and merino wool. It's not the blown in one we've talked about, the Drops Air.
It's like a chain.
It's a chainette.
Chainette, yeah.
Look at that construction.
I love this construction.
It may.
I feel like it doesn't pill.
It's squishy.
I love a chainette. Yeah.
So what I've done, okay, and then I actually saw this too. Hold the phone. I had these from Amanda, our beautiful sparkle.
Oh, I love it.
It's a blush on blush. It's not the mega bling, so there's not too
Love
many.
it.
Not as many. And then this other one, which is Mohair. Did you guys know they had such a thing? Was sparkle.
That's Mohair with sparkle?
Yep. You guys see this?
Okay, just a sec. That paillettes. Oh no, Silk Mohair Luxe. Okay.
It's got a sparkle in it.
78%. Oh yes, it's got a little thread in it.
It's got like a thread of stellina.
I love it. Oh, that's
and it's
so
mohair.
pretty.
So it's kind of like blush on blush. I didn't add this into the ribbing. I've just started a hat. I just thought this would be really pretty.
yeah.
I just did a 2x2 ribbing, but I wanted to start adding the sparkle when I got the ribbing done. I feel like the softness of this and the fuzz of this, it wouldn't have bothered me, but
No.
I just think
I stand behind that decision.
Yeah.
I feel like that's because not all sequin yarn is the same. This one's probably not going to bother you, but some have a more like
scratchy,
wiry,
tinsely.
tinsely. That's the word I was looking for. And the sequin's bigger and you're going to feel it more, but this would probably be okay. But I totally think that's a good idea. Give
Yeah.
the band, just make it soft so you know it's going to feel good.
Yeah. So I wanted to have it color on color. So it was like, is there sparkle? Yes, there's sparkle.
Oh
right?
no, this is going to be so good.
I
So
just think
good.
this is going to be
Especially with the silvery of the mohair. Like the sequin and the little silver of the mohair. You're going to have such a pretty...
It's making just the nicest fabric here.
Oh my
So
God.
if it's...
I love that.
So what weight
This
is this?
reminds me of like a Woolfolk yarn.
Yes.
That chainette one. That's really, really nice.
I don't know why I thought it was...
What weight is this yarn? They say 21 stitches and 28 rows. So like DK,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. So DK. So I'm actually, usually I do a 3.75 millimeter for my ribbing for a DK, but because I was adding the fluff and then again this, Tracie recommended it's going to be a little bit thicker, like a worsted cloth.
I think so.
So I cast on with a 4 millimeter.
Guessing, I haven't.
Yeah.
Like,
And
how's
the hat is very
it working
forgiving.
on? Is
Yeah.
it working out that way?
It's
with
working
the,
out beautifully.
Okay.
I think it's going to be
Anytime
good.
you add mohair, even though it's lace weight, it's got all that fluff on either side of the strand. It seriously bulks up your knitting. Like if I feel like if you knit that on a smaller needle, super tight, it's not going to, you can get gauge, but it's going to feel way too tight.
Yeah.
It's definitely enough to bulk up your yarn.
It's a really nice gauge for the
and
ribbing.
this sequin is amazing. Like amazing, amazing.
This should be a sweater.
And that's kind of like it's got a sheen all by itself. The cord, like the whatever that is, that sort of rayon-y look. Like this is going to be a really shimmery, pretty hat.
I think so.
Yeah.
This is like my purse knitting because I think it's really not following a pattern, but that way I can just not worry about.
I love it.
Yeah, just straight. Maybe it's going to be straight stockinette, but maybe like garter bump or whatever, yarn overs. Maybe ribbing the whole way. No, I don't want
Well, we can't wait. We
So
can't wait.
That's my...
The pink is amazing, and I'm here for all the blush moments.
I love it.
Do you want to see? Oh, frig, I'm so not.
Let me check
Not
my notes.
organized.
What else is funny?
Okay, do you want to see what I'm casting on next week, and then I'll show you the yarn this week, and then you can get as excited as I am. So if
Checking
like
my list. Ear cleaning, summer solstice,
Ear
ice cream
cleaning.
soda. Oh, do you guys know what I got? A Keurig coffee machine, but it's called the Bar.
yeah, it has the milk frother and everything.
It's a Keurig machine, but it also has that really nice milk frother that you can buy alone, but this is on the machine. And it has, you can pick the 12 ounce, 10, 8, but then it has an espresso shot.
Yum.
And then that way you use the milk to heat the milk. Cappuccino. It is the best.
I know, right?
We've had several Keurig machines, but this one is amazing.
That's like my Nespresso. Like I don't know what I would do without it. I can't. If we're going on a road trip, that sucker comes with me. I can't.
Keurig the Bar coffee machine.
Here's my summer project. Oh yeah, are you going to show everybody?
No, go ahead.
Here is my summer project. Island to Island vest by this lady right here, Mary Jane Mucklestone herself.
It's a little.
Is that
glary.
glare just for us on this side?
I
Like
think it's
glaring
a bit of
off?
a glare.
Anyway,
Oh, yeah, that's gorgeous.
so 100. It's all over color work and some ribbing. It is sport weight. It was actually in the Grand Shetland Adventure Knits, which is an amazing, amazing, gorgeous book. It's a collaboration with Gudrun Johnston and Mary Jane. Every pattern in it's so gorgeous.
I'm so inspired when I see these women and their designs and their color work, and
know.
it's just
This is
amazing.
like bucket list project for me.
Okay, let me pull up.
So
the one.
I'm swatching. This is one of my jobs this week. I'm going to swatch. It's sport weight yarn. And a little while ago, I bought this French press. This is Sonder Yarns Luxe Sport. So it is 65% BFL, 25% Massam, 10% cashmere. It's very woolly and soft and beautiful. I used it for my space-time sweater, and I love it. So I got this French press color. It's definitely the color of espresso. It's not super dark. It's kind of warm. I love it. I love it. This is the heirloom color that I did my space-time sweater in. And so I need 3 contrast colors and a main color.
Ooh, I love
This is where we're going. The one contrast color you use more than anything else. Like
which one would that be?
Every second, this one.
I love this orange.
And
this orange.
That's going to be my color palette. Boom.
It's stunning.
So I'm going to swatch it up.
Yeah, you are.
And see how it goes.
I
I also
so
have like a
much.
blue-green version where I've got some blues and greens, but I love a pink and orange moment, and I think with this chocolatey espresso color that it's going to be really, really good.
You're very, very, very good at choosing color.
It doesn't...
Do you remember how stressed in the early days you were like, I can't fucking pick 3.
Right.
I can't put 3 together for a shawl.
Right.
Like 3-color cashmere shawl was our first, and we were like, or maybe it was more me.
No,
But it
it's
was like-
hard.
Yeah.
This is why I love a kit.
Are you adding those?
No, but here's the other colors I have. You guys, this, you know Sonder Yarn. I could pick in the dark and love them all.
I think you should do what you're doing, but let's just show them by taking out
Yeah.
the orange and putting in this. Take out
Okay,
the
so
orange.
this one is put out what?
Take out the orange
Yeah.
and put that blue in.
Because listen, I'm here for a blue.
But then those 2 light colors, I don't know.
I also wasn't sure I wanted all blue and white. If I went blue, I would add the green. But here's the thing. You have to, when you're doing color work, this was another version. You guys, I make collages on my phone. I screenshot yarn, and then I do a little collage of like those 4 colors, those 4 colors. I must have 10 different versions of that on my phone, and then I hit add to cart. But
Oh, it's so good.
this
How
is
do you
Breathe Easy.
choose?
Okay, Breathe Easy
What?
and what's it called? French press. Yes, I love them so much. And this one's called Mellow Yellow. I love a scungy greeny yellow.
I want to knit with this yarn held with her.
Her mohair?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's so good. Like beyond good. It's amazing. It's great. This color was new to me. I hadn't seen it in person. Cut Flowers. It's a dirty pink but brighter, and I love it.
But this heirloom,
I know, heirloom's so great.
oh my God, I love it.
So heirloom is a new color this year, and when I was buying my sport weight, there's some new. So I bought heirloom on DK. How about that, Jodi? You should keep that. I just bought it.
No.
If you love it, you should keep
No.
it. I just bought it because I didn't have it, and I collect her yarn. What did I do with the other one? Oh, here it is. Here's another color I bought that I thought was so beautiful. It's also new. It's called Into the Woods, and it's kind of a bluey green, like a sprucey kind of.
Spruce is a good. It's like
It's not a gray green or a yellow green.
It's a blue green.
It's really lovely.
Beautiful.
Really lovely. So I was kind of thinking, oh, maybe for a sweater. I really love that green.
Green is having a huge moment right now, and all the shades, like that spring green that's Kate's green, and then all the way to evergreen.
Oh,
like
yeah.
it's green
I'm
is
feeling
having a
green.
moment.
I'm
Yeah.
feeling green, blue, everything. And also, Melissa has these really cute project bags. You know how much we love a drawstring extra
I
project
do
bag.
love it.
She sent you one.
Did she?
Yeah, she did.
Oh, that's so sweet, Melissa.
It is
Thank
so
you.
sweet.
Do you guys know these are my favorite ones to use?
Yeah, this is a great size. It's a great.
Ooh, it's a good
squish it
quality,
into-
you guys.
Squish it into anything. I love them. I have tons of these. When I was knitting my Elton, I switched my main color and contrast color.
Yeah.
I bought 3 of the blue initially and 2 of the black, and I decided I really want the black to be all the edges. Well, I couldn't find another black. I had to get it from the Knitting Loft, which is awesome. So I got 1 more of the black. And
Do you know the
such
Knitting
a good
Loft?
black.
Good blacks are hard to find.
It's a dark as, super dark, intense black.
Really beautiful.
Yeah.
Do you know the Knitting Loft is getting a Sonder Yarn pop-up?
I saw that this weekend. All the locals.
Yeah. Just a one-time.
Go check it out in person.
Yeah.
So I did know that also the Knitting Loft Dye has their own yarn lines.
I did know that.
Okay, so I bought 2 skeins of their sport weight. It's called Mesa. It's 100% Peruvian Highland wool. Look at the twist on that.
Oh, it's
so
beautiful,
pretty.
you guys. Oh, that's gorgeous.
I was sort of thinking for my vest, so I'm auditioning. This is blush, and what's that?
Flaxen.
Flaxen.
I wonder what
It
that is.
feels really soft, but it also feels like wool. Like it doesn't feel rustic in any way, but you touch it and you're like, oh yeah, this is wool.
Flaxen.
Well, flax, like linen, right? Like flax.
It's the pale yellow color. I think this was labeled wrong.
Oh, maybe.
I'm guessing because it's a pale yellow. It's specifically a name of a pale yellow color.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe. I just think it's beautiful. So sport weight, it feels amazing.
Oh, I love it.
And that's the Knitting Loft's own. They've got a few yarn lines. They have a cashmere one. They have this. They had a sparkle.
I'm just
yarn.
going to tweak the thing right away.
Gonna tweak
Can
our
I just
lighting?
tell you the relaxation and the chill vibe when you're sitting on a couch like this?
Oh, I know, right?
Can we renovate your basement? Put a couch? Let's get grocery girls to do that. Jeff. Hello, Jeff. Okay.
Listen, it's on the list. I
Listen,
feel like
the
I should
list
do
is
that.
long.
I feel like I should do that in July when you're gone.
Wouldn't that be
Paint it.
great?
Yeah.
Okay, bad news. The sweater I wanted is fingering weight. I'm going to show you because it's amazing. It's called Ling V-neck, and it comes out of Mary J. Mucklestone's Grand Shetland Adventure. It is so stunning.
But Joe, there's an Aran weight version. There's an Aran weight sweater in that book.
Is it?
Yeah.
Look, it's just the collar that's the color work.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Okay.
It's gorgeous.
Let me
You
find
would look
it.
great in it.
I just think that's really interesting, you guys, where it's just the collar.
I would love to make that. What's the gauge though? It's fingering weight, but 24 stitches.
No, too many, because I'm still lazy. Oh, you know what else is really good? This one.
That's the one. Aran weight sweater. That's it.
It's called Peary Shop Cardi. Just a minute. And I guess, look how cute that is. I know.
Listen,
I'm sorry.
Aran weight, lickety split.
It looks like it's probably steeked.
Yeah.
And then you don't have to.
Okay, but you could.
In the round,
But
top
you
down.
could just make the steek stitches part of the pattern and leave it a pullover. You don't have to steek it.
Yeah, a steek is used. No, I don't have to. Listen,
But I love the idea of a steek cardigan. Like, it's
Mary
so fun.
Jane will have tons of patterns that are wearable.
I love that Aran weight one. I almost chose that,
It's beautiful.
but I ended up choosing the one with no sleeves because I really would love more vests.
Listen, you've talked about this, and
I know.
I'm calling bullshit.
People are like,
Until I see it done,
People
I
are
call
like,
bullshit.
I'm gonna rewind to last summer.
No.
And she's
5
talking
years ago.
about the same
Roll the
thing.
tapes.
Totally. I've wanted to do a full colorwork vest for so long, and when we were on our cruise, listen, you need intermediate knits. You need knits
Yeah.
for not just knits when it's freezing cold.
Mm-hmm.
If you love to wear your knitting, I need more in between things.
Absolutely.
How cute is that going to be on top of like a collared shirt or a t-shirt
Yes.
or whatever?
And it's a vest.
I would like everybody to send up some good thoughts.
No.
To the colorwork knitting gods that I can get it together. Next week, you're going to see my swatch. It is swatch time for this project. I have lots of yarn to wind. I got shit to do.
I'm going to have to do a deep dive of MJ's knits
I love this vest too. Oh,
because she has a few.
this one. I love that.
Oh, you guys. It's called
Vemon Tree.
Vemon
And it's
Tree.
DK.
Do I do a vest?
Well, I love that one.
Ooh, it's pretty, you
Very
guys.
traditional. I love that X and O pattern. I think it's gorgeous.
I feel like I've just been inspired to do a vest.
Jodi,
Ah,
it's gorgeous.
MJ, now I have to shop for yarn. Oh, that's Jameson's.
That's
using
even
Jameson's
That's
yarn.
even tighter than the other one gauge. That's 26 stitches. The other one was 24.
That's really a stiff fabric.
Yeah,
That's okay.
they like that over there. Those Scottish knitters.
Do
like,
they, well,
yeah,
they can't get they have to do this so the wind doesn't go through.
I guess.
Interesting.
It's super interesting, and it is
Interesting.
still something that I'm in love with, and I'm totally gonna do. Okay.
Okay, you're up next. So I'm just, while you're chit-chatting, I'm going to tweak the umbrella.
Okay. My thing next is a surprise for you. So
No.
I'm gonna have to. Yeah. So okay, here's what I'll do. When we were in Seattle, we went to the Glossier store, and I kind of thought, well, I always buy Glossier, so let's go, right? Let's check it out. It was the cutest little shop. It had such good help, and I'm not someone that I don't never know what color tinted moisturizer to buy. I don't know what color. I haven't been wearing foundation for very long. And we went in there, and I had just been like, you buy stuff and it sits on top of your skin and you can sort of see it in your pores.
Well, and it feels awful when it sits on your skin.
Yeah, so I've tried a bunch of these things, and I feel like I'm at the time in my life, you guys, I need a little bit of help sometimes to
I'm good.
Oh, this is perfect. So the lady there said, have you tried our Stretch Liquid Foundation? I said no. Stretch Fluid Foundation. I don't know what you're doing, but it's the complete opposite of what we need.
No, it's going to be good.
It's going to be good? Oh, yeah. It's much better.
Yeah?
Except for
Just a minute.
the part in the middle.
It's not done.
We could have a little production break. Jodi, you're so good at this. Oh, yeah.
Just a minute.
Right there. Oh my gosh, it's like you're made for this. So we bought this stuff and I thought, okay, whatever, I'll try it at home and see how it goes. Here we go, you guys. It's a gel foundation. I just use a little bit for like light coverage, but you can build it for tomorrow. You were using
it
this
today.
I used it today too. What do you think?
Well, I've got psoriasis really bad, so I need a little
You can't
bit.
see anything, Jodi.
No. And you know what? I don't care if you see some. I just wanted to minimize and kind of just even out my skin.
Exactly. I don't care either.
This is amazing.
So good. So this is their Stretch Fluid Foundation. You can build it. I feel like you get a lot in here. Like, it's not that expensive. I use Color Light 2. And I also tried their, whatever this is called, Balm Concealer. That's the thing. These are both gel type products.
You know
so
what?
they don't, it's not dry. It doesn't settle.
You can't have powder on my skin.
No.
Aging skin does not like powder. So this being,
I tell you, I love this stuff. And it
guys,
just uses
you
a little, just a little.
pat it in, and it not only covers a little bit of your dark circles.
A dab will do, yeah.
You just pat it a little bit with your finger.
Yeah, and it feels moist. Even though most things we don't want to feel moist.
This we want
it
moist.
It feels totally moist.
And
it's fabulous.
Look at how bright, you guys. And then after I'm done, I use that that beautiful Drunk Elephant bronzing drops all over my whole face.
So I feel like I have tried a lot of things, and our skin, everybody's skin is different, so you're never gonna know. But honestly, you guys,
amazing.
This is way better than ones that I was trying. Not just a little bit better.
It's not
way
it's like
better.
a BB. It's like a BB coverage. It's
And
not.
I don't like stuff that feels on my skin. I don't want to feel it that it's there. So I just use a little bit, and you can use a brush, you can use your fingers, whatever. Bob's your uncle. You look great. You look amazing.
So good.
And the other thing I tried there that I'd never bought before, and I love beyond love, is this liquid. This is an exfoliator. It's a...
What do you mean?
It's like, so you pump it and get this wet. It's got like fruit acids, alpha hydroxy. It's all of these 3 acids, AHA, BHA,
When do you
PHA.
use that in your routine?
Once a day, they say, like at night. So at night, wash my face, do this, and moisturize. I have noticed a difference in my skin.
So toner, would you call that a toner?
You would use it at the same time as that, but they don't call it that.
I'm going to buy that.
But oh, Jodi, I love it. Love it. I've definitely noticed, because here's the thing. When you're like, I don't like using the word older, but we are getting older. Your skin doesn't turn over those cells as much, and that's a big part of keeping your skin looking fresh and whatever. I don't even care so much, but when I find things that are simple and easy and not a fortune, I like to share that.
Yeah.
Love this. Love it. I have dry
good.
combination skin, and this totally works.
I love finding these things, you guys,
Yeah.
because yes, I don't use one product, like all that Jones Road that we use is all.
I still use all of that.
I still use all of it. This is just prepping our skin in the morning.
Yeah, maturing and whatever. It is older. I don't have a problem with growing older, but
No.
we're not I don't know what to say. Yeah, my skin is mature. If I'm doing all the check the boxes, I'm in the 55-year-old age
And
bracket,
I want
and
to
I'm
use
older.
the right products for my skin, right?
Right.
So I look like I'm moisturized and my skin is well cared for. And these are amazing.
Yeah, I have to say
Yeah.
it's pretty good. And yeah, right, Star. I'm so happy to be getting older. I just had that conversation with somebody. Older's great.
Yeah.
I want to keep getting older. And one other thing that I use, so skincare, yes. And I also love a bronzer. And I, like Jodi said, we've used the Jones Road liquid and whatever. I also love like a powder. And I really love the Charlotte Tilbury one, which was so expensive, but it looked beautiful. I've never in my life broken a powder palette, and both of those broke.
No.
Yes, twice. So I don't know what the deal with that is. I've never had, anyway, you guys, I'm using the Sephora brand, and it's so good and it's so inexpensive. So I don't know who's making this, but I love it. It's the color Golden Gateway. It's matte. You can still add your Jones Road shimmer.
I love all that.
Shimmer, but inexpensive and works like, if I didn't have a label on it, if you took all the labels off things, I would still choose this. I love it.
I'm going to show it again because I was using the Drunk Elephant bronzing drops,
Yeah.
but I'm going to, this Glow Recipe, Watermelon Glow, Niacinamide.
I never got that. Yeah.
Tracie.
I
I
should.
use it every day. It just gives you a little bit of a bronzy glow, but I showed you guys when I got it.
Jodi, I keep forgetting about that.
So after I do my Glossier skin prep and the little bit of the BB cream, I put this on and it's amazing.
Here's what I want, you guys. I want clean, moisturized skin. I would like a little bit of like, looks like I've been in the sun, and some shimmer.
This can
I'm
be found at
thrilled to be
Yeah.
55.
Me too.
Star said she's
50s are amazing.
Star said she's aging like a stinky cheese. How much do I love stinky cheese? Yes, I love it.
This 10 out of 10.
I could be Parm. We could be Parm.
Totally.
Jodi, I love that.
So just a little pause of knitting just to share what we're working on with our face.
Yeah, all I want is just skin that doesn't feel dry and itchy and flaky.
Listen, it's not getting easier. You
Oh.
just got to pivot.
It's all good.
Pivot.
It's all good. We all
Yeah.
want to, go out in the world feeling good about ourselves, and this little bit of skincare and whatever helps with that for me.
You
And I
guys.
also love, like, not wearing makeup, just having like moisturized skin, right?
All I do is that little bit of skin prep takes about a minute and a half, 2 minutes. I'm
Right.
not kidding you. And then I put mascara and a little bit of Jones
If
Road.
I can't be in and out of the bathroom
Yeah.
in 10 minutes
Yeah.
for whatever it is I'm doing, I'm
Yeah.
not doing it.
Yeah. It's the makeup, no makeup look,
Yeah.
right? Like I don't want to look like, oh, she's wearing foundation, or I just want to look my skin look glowy and youthful.
And at the same time, I don't know. I guess it's vanity. I don't feel like, I don't know. I do love this little bit of like help with the tinted moisturizer stuff.
Also, you guys, and
It
I
makes-
said this last time, the Glossier spray oil,
Oh yeah, that was
you can
great.
get it in just the oil or just the cream.
Body Hero, I want to say.
But you can
Body
get a
Hero.
duo, the body oil, and it's like orange or jasmine-y. It's amazing.
I love that.
So out
I've
of the
been
bath
using
or
that.
shower, you spray it. It's amazing.
Right. It's so dry where we live.
Yeah.
I love that.
Totally.
What is
Okay.
this,
so
Jodi Brown?
I showed you guys the tube. No, I showed you guys the yarn. This is the yarn Shane picked at Hedgehog.
Oh my gosh,
This
the
is called
green is
Swamp.
insane.
And they only had it in fingering, so I held it double on my circular sock machine. Fingering held double. Okay, ladies, and I needed, he likes
Okay,
10
so-
inches and then heel and then 10 inches toe. So I need 2 skeins when I'm doing this.
Even for fingering weight. Well,
Well,
because it's
it
only
held double.
200 meters. Yeah.
So for his socks, I need, he's so bougie.
He really is.
But he loves, and it's not often that he's anywhere to pick yarn.
We've
so-
spoiled our guys. They have preferences for socks now.
Well, and that for color apparently.
And so now what? Did you order another skein?
No, I haven't.
Oh, okay.
I just wanted to see what it would do on my sock machine. It's beautiful.
Jodi, that fabric's unbelievable. You would never know that this is 2 strands held double.
No, it's beautiful.
Like you really would
And it's
never
called
know.
Swamp. It's a really
And this is
beautiful
their
color.
cashmere blend?
No,
Gosh, this feels amazing.
I think it's just their sock yarn. I don't really recall, but I believe it's just their stock yarn.
Ooh, it feels so good. That color.
I mean, maybe it's cashmere. I don't
It
think so,
feels
though.
soft.
Yeah, who knows?
It feels really nice.
Next time when I finish it, I'll bring the band and show you guys to just remind you the base. But it's like these, look at the different colors of green in there.
It glows. It's really, really beautiful.
Boy, Hedgehog does great fun. They're doing their clubs right now, you guys, if anyone's interested. Yep.
Wow. That's
So-
unbelievable. Those are going to be gorgeous
Yeah,
socks.
I think so.
And are you doing all the like heels and toes in green too?
It's funny because
I actually love that idea.
he also picked
Oh,
the
a
contrast.
speckle.
They had minis. I got 2 minis. I'm going to hold it together. But it's got like evergreen and a touch of blue. And
That's
maybe there's a
gonna be
little
great.
red. I don't recall the name, but it's just like a rando mini that they had.
It's not a rando mini. It's got real name.
Yeah, but right now
It was
it's
by
a
itself,
rando
though.
mini. Yes.
No, I love it. So we're big on the knit-alongs or the make-alongs right now. And we have a brand new one that we've been talking about with our friend Smita of Your Next Knit for a while. And we're finally launching it, and this is going to be so cool. Jodi.
New knit along. Get ready.
New make-along. Knit or crochet.
Right, new make along.
Any unspun yarn. So whatever yarn you like. This is what Jodi picked.
Okay, I'm so excited. Smita, thank you so much.
I can't even get over the colors. This
have,
is soft.
We've been talking about this unspun yarn for a while now. In fact, I am still a patron on, is it the
Newtedin?
Newtedin? I'm not purchasing anything from her, but I just love what she does and watching what she does on her farm. It's really amazing.
I've never,
But,
I should.
oh, this smells a little bit sheepy.
Oh my God. it
I
smells so good.
thought I would do like a color work, something, a cowl or a color work
For sure.
hat.
For sure.
And I just thought the colors are a bit limited.
So this yarn is Manchalope by Wool Dreamers, and it's Spanish wool.
Look at that.
So it feels to me like wool. It doesn't feel rustic. It just feels like wool to me. It doesn't feel scratchy. It doesn't feel overly.
I think it feels soft.
I think it's really nice.
It's literally unspun,
I think it
like
feels
it's not
very
twisted.
soft. Yeah, like spinners could ply this, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. And it comes apart quite easily. So it's going to be, remember I did a swatch and I had no trouble with it not breaking.
Yeah. I think, so here's the thing. Ah, my balls are bigger than your balls.
It comes off in twos, no?
Yeah.
How do you start this?
It'll be, oh geez, no.
There
Yeah,
we go.
there you go.
See, it comes off in it's wound with 2 on together, like wound.
And that makes it much easier to knit with.
I'm going to hold it double.
I think the biggest thing is to make sure you've pulled a lot of yarn loose so that like if you're going to yank on it to get it off this is called a plate, I think they call it.
Yeah.
If you're going to yank like this as you're knitting, you might find more breakage. Even if you do break it, you guys, it felts together in about a second and a half. You just rub it together and it's going to go right back together. But I did a swatch. So I'm going to use this is different, same idea, different company. This is by Hillesvog.
Yours is different than mine.
Yes.
See, look, I just spit it together.
But it's the same idea. It's 2 strands of their unspun.
Tracie.
It's Norwegian. This one.
I've never heard of this.
Yeah, I didn't know, and I didn't realize it came in these giant,
This is a cake.
big balls.
No. How many grams is that?
So this is double yours, 200. And it seems to be wound a little bit looser, so it looks gigantic.
What a stunning color. It looks
isn't
like a cloud.
I know. And this is the light gray.
That is so funny. I've never seen something so
Me
big.
either.
That's
When
what she said.
Lucky,
No. Is she though? Okay, it's beautiful. I love the color you chose.
I know. So I've never knit with this stuff at all. Any unspun. I've never swatched or anything. So of course, the first night I got it, I cast it on. I didn't. This is called chunky weight, but I'd never.
Is
Alright.
it?
So I didn't know even what to start casting on with whatever needle. I had a 5mm needle close by, so I cast on a little swatch. This is 5mm, and then it's been washed. Oh my God, it's so
Okay, I gotta feel it.
wonderfully woolly, and this is 15 stitches equals 4 inches. Isn't it gorgeous?
Okay, first of all, it's dreamy. So you've held it together. You've
held it
thought
double.
it felt like a worsted 5mm.
It's called chunky, but it's also very fluffy. Like you can
Yeah.
you can condense that a little bit. Anyway, I don't feel like my stitches are
it's
tight. The
beautiful
tension feels really
fabric.
good.
Tell me what you thought about knitting with it and breakage.
Well, even that, like, first of all, the only time I broke it was when I was trying to pull it off the cake. So what I just did was pull a bunch loose, so I've got a little bit beside me, and then just knit normally. I didn't have any issues with it breaking just like that.
Okay, so just be mindful of pulling it off from around the...
Look at that.
Yeah.
I loved it. It was a great experience. I was worried. I was worried that it was going to be something that was too delicate and would try my patience, and that I wouldn't enjoy it, because we're knitting because we love it, and right, for the enjoyment. This was totally fine, but you just have to make sure to loosen it off the cake a little bit first, is what I found. If you guys have any tips, we would love if you put them in the comments. I can already see myself in whatever sweater this is going to be.
It's okay, continue that thought.
I'm just not sure. Yeah.
So you don't know. You haven't picked a project.
Well, I thought that I would just see what it would be like. This is 15 stitches, and I think a pretty nice fabric. Like,
It's
I don't know that I
beautiful.
want to change this.
So tell me now.
There's
you
a
have-
lot of sweaters at this
Okay,
stage.
so you have this yarn. You love your swatch. You love your gauge.
Yeah.
Now what?
Now I'm probably going to go to Ravelry, and at the very bottom I'm going to hit sweaters. I want pattern for sweaters, so it's kind of filters that way. And then I'll go to all the way to the bottom on the left-hand side of the page, and it says, as for one of the filters, it says gauge 10 centimeters or gauge 4 inches. I'll just hit one of those, and I'll put my gauge in probably from 14 to 16, because I'm willing to sort of have a little bit of wiggle room there, and it'll pull up. It pulled up like 200 pages of sweaters, and then you can go, okay, I only want women's sweaters, or I only want cardigans, or I only want pullovers. You can filter as much as you want.
So here at the top, you'll see a tab right at the top of Ravelry, and you hit that for patterns. I'm going to type my sweater into here, and then I'm just going to quickly show you where you can find that advanced customization, because I didn't know it was there.
Yeah.
I do now, like, for a while, but I didn't know that was there.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put sweater here.
Some local yarn shops do a quick workshop on how to use Ravelry, and if yours does that, take it.
There are it's you guys.
There's a lot in there that I think most people don't know about.
It's very user friendly, but there are things that you should know. So this little arrow where it's advanced searches, you're going to do that, and then you're going to go all the way to the bottom. And then there's more customizations here.
And the gauge one is in there.
And if you see here, it's gauge over 4 inches or 10 centimeters, same thing, right? So I'm going to choose that. And then over here, you're going to put either, if you're sold on 15,
Yeah.
you do 15 and 15.
Yes.
If you're like, let's do 14 to 16, you can do that as well. And that advanced search will then
Diminish. Yeah.
bring you
Filter it
just
in.
the patterns you want.
So the reason I put 14 to 16 is because I'm willing to do a little bit of math to choose my size. If you don't want to do any math, just put in the gauge of your swatch, 15 to 15. But let me tell you, this is Lento. This is Love Note. This is the Dark Horse
Ranunculus.
sweater. This is Ranunculus. Like, there's so many patterns in here. So the hardest part for me is going to pick a pattern, because the yarn's great. I've got a swatch. I'm ready to roll, you guys. I can cast on.
You can even go farther and click on any attributes. Like if you want to click color work
Yeah.
or just mosaic
Or lace.
It'll refine down even further. Because right now at this, there's 19,000 sweaters.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You're going to be here all day.
Yeah.
But you can do yarn weight. You can do needle weight. You can anything.
Some people love holding this with mohair, and the strength of the silk and the mohair strengthens it even more.
Yeah.
But I have to tell you, I love it all by itself. I love,
Beautiful. Oh,
love,
I can't
love
wait
it.
for this make along, you guys.
Yeah, so it's on. That's all of that to say, you can go to Ravelry, you can tell us what you'd like to do, and if you want to check out the yarn in Smita's shop. She's giving everybody a discount. So if you go to Your Next Knit, I think it's .com. Smita is an online yarn shop. She's based in Vancouver.
Yeah.
Her shop is
Lovely,
online.
lovely.
She is a
Your Next
big,
Knit.
sweet, I was going to say phenomenal person. She is. She's an absolute sweetheart. She loves community and all of that stuff. And she's giving everybody 10% off. So you can get Unspun 10, use the code Unspun 10, and you'll save. And we can all do this make along together, knit, crochet, whatever. And then when it's over on September, I want to say 28th or 30th,
Oh,
something
we got
like
lots
that.
of time.
We're going to have a Zoom show and tell. So we're going to all get together and you can show us what you made. And I think that's going to be really fun.
Okay.
So that's it.
That was Smita's idea. And let me tell you, that's a good one.
It is a good one. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, it's a really, really good one. And we don't do it very often. So I'm super looking forward to, a couple of hours of show and tell. People, and I know that there's a lot of people that haven't used this yet. So I think this is kind of an awesome
Yes.
topic focus of a make along. You can make whatever you want. Make a hat, make a cowl.
One of these plates, and there's lots of colors, you guys.
Manchalopi's got a lot of colors.
One of these plates are 21 Canadian dollars.
Yeah. Or 19 if you use your code, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's awesome.
This is fun.
It is really fun. It is really,
love
really
it.
fun.
Oh, hi, Amy from the Czech Republic.
Oh my goodness.
How
Hello.
are you? This is fun. Show us what you're going to make. Get into that thread and
I think
share,
I'll have my sweater picked by next week.
share the yarn you're going to use, share your ideas of what you think you're making or
Yeah.
if you've chosen.
Yeah.
We would love to see what you guys are thinking.
I just love this light gray so much.
I love it too.
Super natural, but like a
Okay,
cloud.
I can't wait to see what you think.
Feels like a cloud.
I can't wait.
Do you think
I
I
don't
should
know
hold
either.
mohair?
No.
I don't think it
No.
needs it.
I think for the first time, and if you love this swatch and you enjoyed working with it,
I did
I don't
so
think,
much.
I mean, you can. I don't think you have to.
Somebody was just talking about you can actually go to the yarn too. So you can search this yarn and then hit pattern ideas. Is that what you were talking about? That's what I was doing as well.
Yeah.
And it just shows you other people that have used this yarn, what they knit.
Perfect.
And I know there's like the Magnolia Chunky. I'm looking, there's all kinds of stuff in there.
Yeah.
And I love that this is such a big gauge.
If anyone
I can knit
has,
a ranunculus
well, that came up in the top row.
with bobbles.
Yeah.
Again.
Please go into that chatter thread and just throw in pattern suggestions, things like that, on color ideas, on
Yeah.
anything you want to suggest.
Totally.
I noticed Carmen said she had a free Ravelry, free cowl pattern for this yarn. So please put that in our...
Put it in the show notes.
Put it in the
Or,
net, yeah.
I mean, put it in the comments so
Yeah.
people can see. What else was I going to say? Oh, shoot, my brain. It went in and out.
bummer.
Oh, I know. The sweater I was looking for or I originally thought that I would knit, is the Cloud sweater by Petite Knit. It is a 17 stitch gauge. My swatch is 15 stitches, which means I might swatch on a 6mm needle and see what happens to see if I can get...
Oh, Tracie.
No. I would have to go down to a 4mm needle. I'm not doing that.
No.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some math and see if I can still knit a smaller size in the Cloud
Yeah,
sweater, because I
beautiful.
really love it. And I've loved it since I saw it. I feel like I can make it work. So 15 and 17 stitches it's pretty giant difference in gauge, but it just requires a little bit of math. And it is just a drop sleeve, drop shoulder sweater, I think.
Whoa. Darlene knit mine for me. It was just amazing. Thank you, Dar.
Darlene says 2 thumbs up.
Okay. It's amazing. This is going to be a really fun make-along, you guys.
Yeah. Both of them.
Yeah.
Both of them. I mean, I would really encourage everyone to join both of them.
I forgot to show one thing that I can't live without.
Okay.
When we were at the Glossier store, they have a tote, and it's still available. And
Such a good one.
It's a canvas tote. Every thing out here is an exterior pocket all around the whole thing.
It's super heavy duty canvas.
It only comes in this one color. There is one pocket on the inside. I'm telling you, this
And
has been
6 pockets on the outside.
this has been attached to me since I got home. I am obsessed with this bag, with this size, with everything about it.
I love it.
So if you're looking for an all-purpose tote, it's a really good one. Lots of room for your shoulder.
Yeah, it's designed very well.
Anyway, so good.
I love that, Jodi. Okay, so here's my project bag for my balls of...
Love it.
It's got 3 balls of yarn and it's 3/4 full.
So the box must have been huge.
It was a
Smitta.
bag, big bag.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
I
And weighed nothing. It was light as a feather. Like it would have weighed a pound.
I only have. Do you guys want to see something?
Yeah.
So maybe it tease you for the Knit
this is
City
so
Calgary
good.
show.
Yes.
So I first saw these Chelsea yarns.
Lux.
Chelsea from the East Coast when we went to Rhinebeck.
Mm-hmm.
We saw her at. Where did we see her? What was that called again?
Cake Palooza.
Cake Palooza. She had these bags she was giving out, or they were for purchase, and they're these holographic, like heat pressed bags.
Iridescent fun.
Then we also saw a maker doing it at Flock. Do you remember who that was?
No, I just saw people walking around with it. It might. No, I don't know.
But then again, I saw them, and she had them for sale or with a certain amount purchased.
And they ran out because people love them so much. So that's great.
I got these for Knit City Calgary. So they will be for purchase or free with any order over a certain amount dollar value.
Yeah, they're so fun. Aren't they fun?
Except the ones that I ended up going with, this was our sample. It's got the really hot pink, and that's our new logo.
Jodi, they look so beyond amazing.
Actually, remind me, because we did a new FGF color because we rebranded. So I have a brand new colorway
Oh my God.
that goes with our new label.
That's amazing.
It's got Kate's green. It's got On the Vine. Just, it's so amazing. Anyway,
Jodi.
so that's fun. I just have a few goodies that arrived in the mail to show.
I've showed mine already.
Really?
So go for it. Well,
Okay.
I kind of showed I tied it in with my next project, all my Sonder
Have
yarn.
you heard of this? Did I order this, or did someone send it to me? I got a package.
You got this. We had an email from a knitter who wanted to share a yarn that's close to her. She said, "Can I just send you this stuff?" Remember?
I don't know if I missed it or
This
if there
is
wasn't
it.
a note.
This is it. This was her
Okay.
email. I hadn't seen it yet,
That's
but
why
she
this
said, "I
should not
really."
be sent to me.
She said, "I really love this, and I want to send it to you guys, and maybe you'll use it in for a prize or something. But I think that these people are doing amazing stuff, and I would love to share it with you." She didn't.
In Hastings, Minnesota. Didn't we
St.
go there?
Paul- No, we went to. No. Hastings is that neighborhood in Vancouver.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Okay, so I just want to say thank you so much
Yeah.
because someone reached out and said, I have this yarn, apparently. I remember now.
It's got a really nice halo.
that it's so
very
amazing.
nice.
It is
Alpaca merino.
spun in Hastings, Michigan, but hand dyed in St. Paul.
Minnesota.
Sorry, Minnesota. 80% Minnesota alpaca
Oh.
and 20% U.S. merino.
Okay, that's very cool.
You guys, this is beautiful.
Look how tonal that is. It's so gorgeous. This is Anthology Yarn Co.
It is a fingering weight. It's 20 to, it says 40 to 50 grams. I guess that depends on
So it's been like measured to 200 yards. I
200
guess.
yards. And then that weight kind of will vary, right?
So obviously local to St. Paul, Minnesota, dyers.
It's called Anthology Yarn Co. And
That's
boy,
awesome.
It's funny because I thought, did I order this? This is beautiful.
I have such good taste. I love, so alpaca is so soft and beautiful, and it's got a halo, and sometimes will be something that stretches out a little bit, but now with this 20% merino, I feel like that's such an amazing combination to battle against that. This would just be so beautiful in anything.
And you guys, if you notice the tone
How about a shawl?
through this, like it's not a solid, it's like
There's a lot
tone
of,
on tone colors going through this yarn.
I love
Look
that.
at the colors she
yeah,
set.
beautiful. Thank you so much.
This will be an amazing giveaway. We would love to be able to share this, but check them out, you guys, because this is amazing. This is
This will be a prize for sure for one of these make-alongs we've been chatting with. Someone will get these.
Blue Earth is the navy, Shell is the pink.
And this is Zumbro.
And I believe this is called Volume 4 Rivers. Maybe that's the name of the fingering line.
Maybe they're all, yeah, I don't know. Good question.
But it's good. It's good yarn.
Thank you for that. And this was just a yarn that was special to the viewer. May I please share it with you?
Why didn't I keep the bag? What was wrong? I thought anyway. Thank you. Don't ever send anything to me, you guys.
It's awesome. It's
And
really
then,
beautiful. And I love that it's 50-gram skeins. It's perfect for something like color work,
yeah.
right? Then you don't have so much left over.
Have you tried this mohair?
I
Lama-
think
Lamana?
is this the one with the cashmere too?
Is it?
60% mohair. No.
It's mohair
I
and
don't
silk.
think so.
You guys,
It's really beautiful.
I picked this up. It's mohair and silk, and it's Lamana. And the colorway is number 62. It is the slightest blush color. But what caught my eye, you guys, is the refinement of the fluff that's on this mohair. Sometimes mohair can be real fluffy.
Right.
Which there's nothing wrong with that. But this I felt like was a really nice pile on
Is that what you got at the Beehive?
Yeah, I got it at the Beehive.
So I totally, I totally agree with that. When you love mohair and you knit with lots of different bases in it, you start to notice that they're a little bit different. Some are like super fluffy. Some are more finely, I don't know what you call that, like finely milled. I don't know.
The fluff on here seems very fine and cashmere-like instead of just crazy hairs. If that makes sense.
I love that.
This is really beautiful. So I bought a skein to try, to hold it with something and see. Actually, you could probably wind this off and no, you won't have enough yarn. I would just say hold it like triple and knit a hat, but I don't know that you'd had enough yardage.
Right.
I just thought this was so pretty.
It's gorgeous.
I hadn't tried it. So
Gorgeous.
that was really pretty. And then the other thing that came in the mail, you guys, is I was searching on
so good.
Renee of Spun Right Round. She is like she's the speckle god.
Yeah.
But I just was taken with
Those
some
are
of her
amazing.
colors. This is called Broken Arrow, and it comes on her beautiful DK base, but it's also available on her fingering. So beautiful. This one is, this one is hopscotch, and this was the color of the month. I did not get, but she also puts extra in the shop.
Oh, okay.
So this, I believe, was June.
Ooh, that's awesome.
Isn't it pretty,
Yes,
you guys?
amazing.
I got a DK and I got a fingering.
That's phenomenal. That's so you.
Once wound up, you guys, I didn't know if I wanted to hold it with a fluff or socks. I think that's kind of, anyway. And then one more was...
Oh, I love that.
This
All
is-
of these are
This
so
is called
beautiful.
Hellbent. And I don't know if it didn't have it on DK, but I just think if you held it with like a light gray or a charcoal, this is going to be gorgeous.
You can hold it with anything. That's really, really
Hellbent.
beautiful. Really
Her
beautiful.
shop is always full, you guys. She does do updates, but her shop is plumb full. She does great fiber too, if you guys are spinners. A lot of these colors you
That's
see, you'll
exciting.
see on fiber.
I think that's happening now. Tour de Fleece is a thing, right? Is that July?
Yeah.
Right? Tour de France. It's the same time as that, right?
I have one more.
Ooh.
Glitter
You
Bomb.
picked such amazing colors.
It's pretty easy when everyone is amazing.
Yeah, you're
This
right.
is really soft, neutral base with really
can't go
amazing
wrong
colors.
with her
No,
shop.
you can't go wrong. Tour de Fleece.
Yeah.
Have
Have you guys ever thought about dyeing fiber?
We have. I think it would be fun.
Yeah.
Someone
a
did
lot of spinners
ask.
out there.
You don't have to get a giant amount of fiber, but just space, right?
Totally, Jodi. Yeah.
Here, Tour de Fleece.
I think it runs alongside the dates of Tour de France.
Really?
Is that right?
Also,
Also,
who are our spinners out there? Or
I want to share one thing. Donald Sutherland passed away.
No, he didn't.
Oh no.
He was 88. God, he was an
Oh
icon.
no. He's Canadian.
Oh, that's too bad. He was
Wow.
incredible. I'll go watch a Donald Sutherland movie today.
Okay. Indigo Dragonfly, who is Kim McBrien Evans. We had such a great Instagram live. We talked about boob camp. We talked about sweaters that fit and modify and all that stuff. Well, she's also Indigo Dragonfly Yarns. And every year for 14 years, I think she said, they donate 25% of a colorway to, I'm stumbling on my words. Stephanie Pearl McPhee does a bike ride for, it's an AIDS charity, I believe. Is that not right? Am I getting this wrong? Anyway, Indigo Dragonfly drives a colorway and 25% of the proceeds go to that charity. This is it. It's called Dear Stephanie 2024. It's so beautiful.
I thought
It's for the PWA bike rally.
perfect.
And it's absolutely gorgeous. And the charity is, or the Friends for Life bike rally. And it is a bike race from Toronto to Montreal to support people living with HIV. So I'm sorry I got that incorrect. That is the way, that's exactly what it is. I watch Stephanie do this every year. She has a team of her besties, and they've done this for so long. I think she absolutely rocks it. I can't believe, I can believe it. It's a phenomenal. They camp along the way. It's a big deal. It's a big commitment, and it's a really important
They're passionate
effort
about
to
it.
support.
I love to be able to be part of the team behind.
So, I'm not.
The cause is saying, go, we got you.
Yes,
Yeah.
I think it's phenomenal. So we can't
Help if you can.
my butt is not on the bike, but yes, I can buy some yarn that goes to help support, or yes, you can just
Donate directly.
Stephanie's got a link in her support. I just thought this was absolutely gorgeous and wanted to give you guys a little flash of it if you would like to go support as well and get some gorgeous yarn right there. So
I love that.
yeah.
Okay.
The colorway is called Nickel Farthing. I thought it was called Dear Stephanie. What do I know?
That would be a cute name.
Yeah.
All that. Spin-off. Our moderator, Star, has a
Yes.
blog.
What?
I just Googled Tour de Fleece, and this came up. This is her post from June 12th.
Star's been keeping secrets.
Star has a blog.
Star!
And this is all about the Tour de Fleece. So the Tour de Fleece, you guys started as of July. It's in this 18th year.
Wow.
It started in 2006 in July. And now it's over 10,000 participants, and it keeps growing and evolving.
I don't even spin, and I've heard about this for years. So it's a big deal. People love it.
Yeah, June 12th, 2024 is when this last post was done. Oh, posted July 7th, 2018. Oh, it's been updated. Okay, it's been updated. But there
Love
is
it.
a read.
The information is still out there.
Okay, so you guys, over 10,000 people. There's a lot of you spinners
I
participating.
think a lot of people sign up for it.
Star started.
She started the Tour de Fleece?
This is us surprised.
You're-
Star.
Wow.
This is us not being as informed as we should be.
You can't be expected to know everything, but who the heck knew that?
Right.
Star, you're the best.
So if you want to join Tour de Fleece, Star, where are we sending them? Where can people get more information? Where can they sign up? Where can they follow along?
Oh my gosh, I love learning new things.
I know, I love this.
I love that.
And the initiative of one woman. Like, she was like, I'm a spinner. How can I create community, right? And look at her now, over 10,000 people.
That's wild.
That
and
is
so
wild.
cool.
I love that.
I mean, I already knew you were the coolest and the best, but
Yeah.
I did not know this about you.
Okay, yes, Star is so fabulous. So we'll wait till Star comes up, and she will have a link for us to be able to send you guys.
And I haven't mentioned it for a while, but the best pair of socks I ever knit was Star's pattern. And I did it when we were doing Off Our Needles with Craftsy. And I had to, the part of the deal was they kept the sample.
I know.
And I love them so much. And I'm going to tell you right now what they were. And I'm going to show them because maybe you guys want to knit them too. And I should knit another pair. How about that? So Star has patterns on Ravelry. And it's just wild because now, like years later, here we are. Here we are.
She did start the Tour de Fleece. I have backed off of the running of it. I can only imagine. Star said it belonged to everyone. Do whatever you want. There's a Ravelry group. So search in the Ravelry group, Tour de Fleece.
Here they are. Laurelhurst socks. I absolutely loved knitting them, and they're so cute, and I would wear the heck out of them if I had them. They're micro stripe with slip stitches and a cute little bit of lace. I loved these socks. I still love these socks. I should knit myself another pair. Laurelhurst.
You guys, please check out Star and her Ravelry
And it's a free
page.
Ravelry download.
She's got a million patterns, you guys, and they're all stunning. Please check out our beautiful moderator Star and her gorgeous Ravelry page.
I know I've shared this before.
Socks and KALs and shawls and hats and gloves.
Look how cute those socks are, you guys. Okay.
Beautiful.
And she's giving everyone the pattern, so very
gorgeous.
Sweet. Wow.
Okay, Tour de Fleece was your undertaking, Star. That is amazing. You're an amazing person. We are so grateful you're part of our team.
Oh my gosh.
And we really couldn't do this without you. So
it's very humbling, the generosity
Yeah.
that you come and you support so wholeheartedly, and you have no idea. They just babble on forever,
I
but
know.
Star's here for it.
Yeah.
And our friend BJ, who does the most amazing show notes and has taken such a load off. Both of you guys have taken such a load off for us, and we
Yeah.
hope you know how much we appreciate you and adore you, and truly.
yeah.
Yeah.
This greatness doesn't come on our own.
You guys know what this would be like without them.
It would be more of a shit show.
Oh my
It would
gosh.
even be more. Okay, and then my clubs arrived, you guys. I can't even with these. I can't.
These are awesome.
So this is the DK yarn of the month from Freckled Whimsy, and this is called Scrumpdilicious.
Scrumpdilliumptious.
Okay.
Wow, that's a big
There's
word.
like chocolate brown and a bright pink and blue and cream.
That's really,
That's going to
really
be gorgeous.
cute.
You know what I want to do one of these days? And last time I did it, I sat down at my machine for like 5 hours and just cranked
Yeah,
tubes.
that's such a good idea.
Because part of the fun for me with this is just seeing how it. Sometimes you look at it and go, not great, but the way she striped it and
Yeah.
the sequins
No,
is
I feel like
amazing.
that aqua and chocolate brown and bright
Yes.
coral, like she's like geniuses
Yeah,
with colors.
and she usually has leftovers that she pops into the shop. This is her Halloween one, and this is called Free Broom Rides,
Aw.
which is good name.
Okay, like seriously, how are they so good at names?
And she has a Christmas one all year. All year.
I think that's genius.
Peppermint-
Nobody else does that.
No.
The holiday colors all year.
Peppermint cocoa by the fire.
Maybe they do, but I
Look,
don't know
there's
anybody.
the softest little mint. Oh my God, you
That's
guys.
phenomenal. But Jode, when you crank on your sock machine and now you've got all this big snake tubes, remember how simple you found it to make gifts for people later in the year?
Because I'll do the hung
It's so
hem
smart. Yeah.
and just use 50, do a scrap
You could do
piece
like
and-
2 pairs a weekend for gifts, and if we're really smart, we start that now.
Oh no, I'll wait till the last minute. I'll wait till the 20th of December. I would like to think I'm
No.
more organized than that.
Let's just get it together.
It's
Let's
not,
get it together.
It's not that organized, but that's what I like gifting people now. Like
I
love,
love giving socks.
I love giving socks.
And that was really the main inspiration for getting a machine. This is what we wanted to do, because we would knit socks for ourselves because that's all time allowed. The Petite Knitter does these fun little surveys on her Instagram page. And she did one yesterday that said, if you could only knit for one person, oops, what am I doing here?
You have to pick one person. It would be you.
But you're included in it. Like, if you can either knit, you can knit for yourself, you can knit for yourself or parents.
No, I would knit for you.
Jody,
No, I would knit for myself.
you should knit for yourself.
Um,
Anyway, she does these fun little things.
I've also realized I'm okay with giving away my knits, even sweaters.
100%. I have some that I was just thinking, these need to find a new home. Like when
Yeah.
I was looking through and putting new ones away, I love it, but I realized that style doesn't work for me and I never wear it. This needs a new life. This
I
needs to go to someone that
I
will wear
agree.
it.
I used to knit sizes that I thought would work, and ultimately I was knitting the wrong size. So I would love to be able to find homes for some of them. I have a pile of about 7 sweaters.
Oh, we should do it on Grocery Girls and then
Just the
put
dimensions.
the dimensions
It's-
and a picture of the thing, and the first person that says they want it,
Yeah.
or that would work with that for them.
I wonder if you charge like $50, it goes to charity, or not at all. Just send
Yeah,
it.
maybe we should think about that. Maybe
Anyway.
it should be a little bit of a fundraiser.
I
I only have a few, and it's not even that I don't like them.
Yeah.
It's just sometimes the joy was in the making, and I'm just not wearing it as much.
Yeah. I have a couple more patterns that I want to show now that we're towards the end of the episode. This one, you guys, wait for it. It's another pattern. It's a summer top. It's by Pasquale Designs. Oh my God.
I
it's
love
the
it.
green.
It's brand new.
It's brand new. It
just came out.
Fingering weight. It's 24 stitches, but look. Summer twist top. Look
That's
at that
awesome.
tank. But the green, see what I mean about the green, you guys?
Yeah. Green is so fresh. I mean, I'm not surprised, in spring and summer that people think, oh, I want to wear green.
Yeah. It's the summer twist top. I have a couple more that I want to show you because I go through, and for the 2 weeks leading up, I make sure that I put some patterns in here. Oh.
What do? You just create a folder for yourself?
No, I just put them in favorites.
Oh, in favorites.
So this is DK. It's Brooklyn Tweed Arbor. It's the petite knits.
I love the petite
It's
knitter.
Dandy Wishes, I think. Is that what it's Dandy Wishes? Like dandy?
I guess.
Oh, they're dandelions upside down.
Oh, that's so pretty.
It's the bloomed dandelion.
That's so pretty.
Look at that color
Hey, I have a
work.
question for you. If you could literally just be on a desert island.
Yes.
It's you
Oh, I better
in a
have a
setup
shade.
like that. You've got a little pool. It's you. It's a chest of yarn and all the Coke Zero and whatever you like. It's just for you. Your job is to knit
Do I-
12 hours a day.
In this hypothetical world, am I smoking? I think I'm
You're
smoking.
smoking. You've got Love
This is
Island,
me.
F-Boy Island,
Oh my
all the
gosh.
housewives. You're sitting there, but you need something to do while you're doing this. On your smoke breaks, you're knitting.
Okay.
What do you wish you had more time for? You showed that petite knitter. I want to knit every pattern in her book. I love her work so much. I have to remember that when I'm thinking, what am I going to cast on with
Yeah.
all this yarn?
I find I never knew about myself early on. I would have never guessed having a home business I'd be as motivated as I am. I thought I would be more lazy. I thought I would be putting it off. I love being busy, and
But it's
I
a
love
passion.
being a go-getter. But there's that balance where I don't allow myself enough time to sit and knit.
Right.
And I miss more knitting. So I would absolutely, be knitting all these patterns that I show and say, these are amazing. Like the collar, I'd be wearing it today.
Right.
I'd be sitting and knitting these amazing patterns and these yarns that
Right.
I would just knit full time.
Yeah, sweaters and hats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You, same question. What do you see yourself? Would you be
Well,
knitting
like,
different?
honestly, everything the petite knitter puts out.
Are you smoking? No.
No.
Vaping, maybe?
No.
Okay.
None of that has ever appealed
I
to
know.
me. Listen, I'm mainlining Diet Coke like there's no tomorrow. And probably cheesies, Cheetos. But like honestly, every time the petite knitter comes up with a pattern, I think
know.
I see myself in that. And I love knitting that style. Like I love colorwork yoke and then finish it and you're done. Bob's your uncle. You got another amazing
I
colorwork
love
sweater.
that.
So that just made me think. I don't know.
I feel like we've talked about Petite Knitter, and now that she's come out with this book, she's got so many patterns before this book. Let's put a pin in this, and come mid-August when we're ready, when other maybe are coming to an end or beginning September, let's do a Petite Knitter knit-along.
Or even a color work. Yeah, something. Any of that.
Like,
Any
she's
and all
got
of that.
so many
I love her
patterns.
mittens. I love her socks.
Let's do it. Let's do
She's
her.
got a little bag thing, like a little
Yes.
pouch. Like,
she's got something for everybody.
I'm such, yeah, like we've both, every time something comes out, think, oh, I love it. And I've knit
Yeah.
her Sonder sweater in Sonder yarn.
And it's
one of my
amazing.
most favorite. It's a beautiful
Yeah.
round yoke.
I mean, you nailed my like dream vacation spot. Like,
I
you've
know.
nailed it. I'm not going to go in the water, but I know it's there and
Well,
I like
it's
it.
shady and you might want to cool off at some point.
If it's a plunged pool, I'm all for it, but I need to see the ocean. I won't go in it.
You know what I do love sometimes? Getting on the floaty
Yeah.
and in the pool with a little umbrella and a drink
Yeah.
and knitting in the pool.
And I'd have
floating.
like poolside service.
100%.
Poolside service.
Yes.
Turn down service with chocolates on my pillow.
Yes. There's somebody bringing you fresh guacamole every day at 12 with fresh chips.
There's going to be a knit afternoon every day with
Yeah.
friends.
Yeah.
Anybody can join.
Right.
The more the merrier.
Right.
Oh my god. You guys.
Anyway, Fantasy Island.
Did you guys know that? Okay. Amy Munson. She's got a monthly Christmas ornament.
How did you find this?
Tracie, I have no idea.
I love this idea.
So I'll go into the bigger pattern, but this is July Santa sweater. And her name is Amy Munson. Just a minute. Hold the phone. Every month she's got an ornament. An ornament, a Christmas inspired ornament every single month.
Okay.
Some of them are trees, some of them are
That would
sweater
be so
ornaments.
fun. And you guys, if we're waiting till December to knit these things, we're dinglings. There's no time. The time is now to get your Christmas ornaments knit, or your holiday ornaments, or your Hanukkah.
Wait for this.
Your whatever it is you're celebrating.
January elf.
Your Kwanzaa.
January elf. The trees behind it were another month.
That's brilliant. When we were on our cruise to Alaska, I didn't have a lot of time on social media, but I did happen to catch Barrett Woolco had this Winter Wonderland box.
I would have bought it.
I totally snagged one. I should have asked
Tracie,
you.
look at her.
And it sold out right away. The box,
Who does her graphics?
I don't know. Maybe they do in-house.
Oh, wow.
I believe. Don't quote me, but I'm pretty sure
We're
the
probably
box is divided into 9 little things, and you get all those patterns and yarn and everything. I am so excited for that. She had a bunny box, which I totally missed out on.
I got the bunny box.
And
got the bunny
I
box.
was not missing out on the winter one.
Okay.
So they create just incredible, fun, whimsical, joyful, Susan-like things. So I was not missing out. I can't wait.
I'm jealous.
I don't even know when it's coming.
This snowman was September of last year.
Oh, that's so cute. How do you make the little the glasses?
No, they're plastic. No. So that's it. And then she's found like
Is it wire?
Barbie glasses maybe that she
Oh
threw
my
on
gosh.
there.
Well,
or
that
something.
makes it. Anyway,
Okay.
we say this every July. Get your Christmas or holiday knitting done, people. I should do it. We should do it. You should crank those tubes and take them on your vacation.
I should.
Come home with a pair for so-and-so, a pair for so-and-so.
God, you're so
Put it in a
right.
box.
I'm loving this
Done.
couch.
Jodi,
We're doing it.
like, I feel like, I
Yeah.
could possibly nap out here one day.
This is so nice.
Well, your
I'm coming back
patio's
tomorrow and
so
sitting right
nice.
here. Super safe. We're gonna knit tomorrow, I hope.
There hasn't been an invitation, but okay.
No, but I'll be here whether you're in the house or out of the house. I will be here.
I just haven't gotten around to sending. Yes, I would love that. You know I love Friday morning coffee.
I love Friday morning coffee. What a great week, you guys. Okay, so kids are finishing school. Are their parents panicking?
Listen,
Now
there's
what
so
do I
many
do?
people that are already on summer holiday.
I know.
That's crazy. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Where'd you get your iPad cover? Amazon?
Oh, just Amazon, you guys. And make sure, I always make sure that it's a swivel one.
There's so
right?
many like that. Yeah.
And there's so many. It's great. Just Amazon, probably $30.
Yeah. That's exciting.
Yeah, so now I have no children in school. Madison doesn't know what she wants.
It's a bit of a like
It's a transition
moment,
time. I said to
yeah.
her, I texted her on her last day of school last Friday, like last class on Friday. I said, "How are you feeling?" And she goes, "I'm feeling some sort of way. I'm emotional." And I just said, "Just think of it as a beautiful chapter that you're finishing, and you have all those amazing memories to carry with you, and you get to be the author of your next chapter."
And you don't have to say goodbye to anybody that you don't want to.
No.
Like, I know in general that cocoonness of like going to the same school and
safe.
seeing all your teachers and knowing what's ahead of you for the day is such a
Yeah.
comfort. But the people you want to continue to see, you will see.
Yeah.
It's that's not going to change, and it's actually a really fun part of your life that you
I said, you are the author of your next
Yeah,
chapter.
yeah.
Adventure awaits. And
Yeah.
I said, I hope for you there is a lot of adventures in your, because she's willing. She's always been my one that
She's
was
okay to
willing
go
do
away.
it by herself. She can do it on her own.
yeah.
Right?
That's
she moves schools on her
huge.
own. Yeah. So I think it's exciting to see any of your children what they do.
And she knows that you guys are here. Like there's always like
We're
yes,
always
you
a
can
landing
go out
spot.
and do
Yeah.
your thing, but
You can always come home.
of course we're not going anywhere.
Yeah. So I'm
Um,
excited for her.
Yeah, totally, Jodi. It's funny, I always thought, oh, when the kids turn 18 that parenting's,
You just
done.
worry about different things.
It's completely not done at all, of course.
And if I'm honest, the worries get deeper. The worries get bigger because what you're worrying about a kid, I don't know. And that might not always be the case, but it's sometimes like obviously the worry never changes.
No. It
The-
evolves.
it never
It
stops.
evolves. Yeah. No, it's
Yeah.
great. And we've been really fortunate. We never went very far, and our parents are here, and we don't have to deal with, that separation that I think a lot of people, have people move away or whatever. But we're just, that's not an option we ever went down. But
I'm just going to remind people of the book that I just read because Tracie
it was good, right?
Tracie recommended. It's a thriller. Lisa Unger knocks it out of the park, I think, every time. There isn't a book she has written that I've thought not great. She's a great author.
She's a
Thriller.
buy without even knowing what she wrote.
Thriller.
My husband's reading, Stephen King put out a new book of short stories.
Did he?
And that was recommended to him by his brother. And so they're both reading that. I'm happy for my husband. His brother's moving back to town.
Oh, that's exciting.
That would be like if you moved away and then you were coming back. It would be a big deal.
I know, like,
Yeah.
you guys.
Not that he makes a big deal out of it, but I know he must be so happy about it.
Like, oh, and Harlan Coben, that's up next. Think Twice.
Oh,
Was it good?
Yep.
Also another author, you
Yeah,
guys. We've
so
talked.
good.
Is it so good?
Yep.
Should we listen?
It's awesome. I loved it.
And I listened to it at 1.25.
Okay.
What about this one? Mum, I think you or Mum.
Wait a minute. I read that. But now, like, honestly,
The most
book,
fun we ever had.
the book goes in one ear and out. As soon as I finish a book, I'm clicking on another one to get started.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm sure it was good. I read on my Kindle every night. Every night.
Oh, and then my mom said, I was a big Nora Roberts fan, OG, right? She had great stories. The suspense was there,
Is
a
that
bit
a
of a
new one?
thriller. This is the one that she said was great.
No, it's not.
What?
Because I just read the one she said.
What's this one?
Mind Games is their new one, and it just came out. And I just finished that
Then
one.
I put a different one. Oh, okay.
I mean, it was good, yeah. It's good summer read.
I think JT Ellison has a new one coming up.
Oh, good.
I don't know. Okay, well, I'll just
Mind
leave
Games,
it for now.
it's called. That was it. Yeah.
Oh,
Was that-
this.
Yeah.
Mind Game.
It's actually pretty dark at the very beginning, and I thought, what am I reading? It was a little bit different.
Okay, so this one.
Like, there's quite
this was
a-
a 2017.
Quite
okay.
a trauma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, they're always good summer reads.
I love a book on
Beach,
the go.
lake, whatever, camping.
Elin Hildebrand, she usually has a summer one. When's her one coming out?
Oh, probably already.
I love, it's always Nantucket.
Do you read it?
It's a love lost and then found, always. I love her writing. Oh, I did Elon. Elon Musk came up.
I know, that was like...
Elin Hildebrand. 28 Summers. That
Do
was
you
a
think
good
it's
book,
Ellen?
you guys.
Like, how do you pronounce that? Do you think? Do you think it's Elin?
Yeah, because you know why I know that? Because
Oh.
when you hear it on audio,
Oh,
they
okay. Yeah,
say
yeah,
her
yeah,
name.
yeah, yeah.
Oh,
I mean, I do love the commitment to. Okay, an audiobook's $30.
it can be. Oh my God, that's really expensive.
Wow.
Usually new ones come out and they're 25.
Yeah, you guys, if you have a good summer book, we want to hear about it for sure. We are always looking for a book recommendation. Typically,
Oh, this
like
came out June 11th.
mysteries, thrillers. We love
Swan
those.
Song.
But I do love a good drama. Like, I just love a good story.
Okay, you guys,
it's the people, the stories that I love.
This is the first time I've seen $31 for an audiobook.
That seems like a lot.
How much do you pay for your?
Okay, what's that book called?
But this is called Swan Song. It's her brand new one. So that's crazy. Normally I was paying $25.99.
Like, some of them can be up to $20.
Oh, Emily Henry also. Have you read Emily Henry?
Yeah.
She's fun too, huh? I've read a couple of hers. Great summer reads. What was her name again? Emily Henry. Reading wasn't always. I didn't become a reader until I was into my probably late 20s.
Linwood Barclay just came out with one, and he and Harlan Coben are in the same genre for me, and it's $14.99 for the.
Which one? You got to send us that.
I haven't read it yet.
Okay.
But
I love
Linwood
him,
Barclay.
yeah.
He's great.
Thriller again. Emily Henry has her brand new one is called Funny Story. They're really good
It's kind of
stories.
like movies. I'll read lots of different genres of books. I like lots of different genres of music. Like, I read some of those crazy, like, weird fantasy books and... Oh, this is the one that I thought was amazing.
What's it called?
Darling Girl. It's not new. When did it come out? It came out, in April.
Darling Girls.
Darling Girls by Sally Hepworth,
Oh,
you
she's
guys.
amazing. Oh, it's in my want to read. You must have sent it
What the
already.
heck? There you go. That one was so good. That was really good. And a twisty, kind of a wild story.
They were raised by a foster mother,
Yes.
but their childhood wasn't always a fairy tale.
Yes. It's quite a story. It's a gripper. Like, it had you... I loved it. I thought it was excellent.
She's a great author.
Yeah.
Okay. I love
Yeah,
sharing
it was
these
really
because
good.
I find obviously there's going to be authors we haven't heard about, and we just love a good thriller, suspense kind of.
And I love and hate or whatever the Amazon, like buying stuff on Amazon, because the more you buy of one thing, they keep recommending that thing to you. But I want to be recommended everything.
Yeah.
Or most things. Like, I love an
Actually-
autobiography and I love all kinds of things.
So, you know what you might like then is even if you just browse on the Apple bookstore, because if you browse, it gives you new and trending. It says top of the charts. And
I got Goodreads, that app.
Yeah.
And
Probably
that's
gonna suggest some
I'm
good
not really
ones.
proficient in it yet, but I used it like once.
Yeah.
But I did love that. Anyway, I don't put everything on there.
Oh, Lucy Foley. She's always
she's
good.
excellent.
She has a new one just out. She was that apartment. What was the books that she read?
And I mean,
Oh,
you
the
don't have to
guest
spend
list.
anything. You can take them out of your library ebooks, right?
Yeah, you can. You can.
There's
be put
all
on the wait
kinds
list.
of.
Which is interesting because you have to still be put on the wait list for an ebook.
It's just a file.
Yeah.
It must be they only get so many files, right? I don't know how it works.
Do you know what usually gets me? If I go through and I look at the cover.
I love reading
smellier
as
the
much
better.
as knitting. Oh, but some of them are like so Fabio, and I look at that and think I would never pick up this book, but
This one?
it ends up being good. Yeah, like
Love it. Love it. Oh, Feisty Red.
it's so funny.
Oh,
I love that kind of stuff.
That's hilarious.
It's hilarious.
so
They take screenshots from Love Island.
we were like, oh my God, we don't have as much knitting today. And I thought, oh, well, maybe it's going to be 2
Well, we spent
hours.
40 minutes talking about hockey and makeup and who the heck knows what else. Anyway, I hope all of our friends had a nice visit. I loved coming. We'll be back next week. It can't possibly be 3 hours next week.
Right. And then we're going
Um,
to take a break until like the end of July.
Yeah.
We're going to do next week the 27th, and then we'll be back on the 18th maybe. I get home the 17th.
No, we won't be back the 18th.
Then the 25th.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah, it's nice to have,
Yeah.
like, we took the whole month off last July, so that's probably what we'll do. And if anybody's looking or wondering, should I go to Knit City, Calgary? Yes, you should. Frankie Gray Fibres is vending. They've got a big booth.
Oh, you guys were in dying mode.
And we are hosting an evening with Knit Social Friday night. I wonder if that's still got tickets. I'm not sure.
You can find us.
I'm not sure.
Let's look.
But you will find us wandering around.
We'll be in the Frankie Gray Fiber booth for a little bit.
Yes.
Knit.
And we would love to say hi to you. So come on by. There's so many amazing vendors. It's a phenomenal show, Knit City. And it's the first time it's ever been in Alberta. It's the first time it's ever been in the summer. And it's going to be phenomenal.
It'll be really interesting. Kickoff party, 8 to 10 p.m. Is that us?
I think so.
Yeah, there's tickets left. Right?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's us.
Okay, good. Fantastic.
Yeah.
So yes, definitely come see us. That's kind of just a knit night social fun.
Oh, you guys, I'm wearing my Western wear. My Daisy Dukes.
Calgary's known for ranching and cowboy stuff, and
you know those cowboy shirts that have like snaps,
Yes.
right? And then they have a different color up here.
Yes.
I have a cat print
No.
wearing a cowboy hat. It's hilarious.
What else did I see that was so cat good? And then I was going to send it to you and Amber. I get so much cat stuff
Oh my
now.
God, I can't even tell you. I will never get tired of a cat meme.
It's not even a meme. It's like stuff people are actually making and selling.
Oh,
Like you could have
interesting.
one of these.
Yeah. That's funny.
It is funny.
Okay, thank you, Star. Thank you, BJ.
Thank you, everybody. I
Thank
hope you
you
guys
for
are having.
joining.
I hope you're making something amazing. Go enter our giveaway for Hugh Loco over on Instagram. Come join our make-alongs.
Jodi, come to
Oh,
Niagara
Val's back.
Falls. Hi, Val. Do you know it's funny? The Niagara on the lake that everyone's been gatekeeping and not telling me about. I said to Shane, let's go for a couple
Yes.
of nights there.
Even just a night, just
Yeah.
to see. Like it's like Banff, but over
Yeah,
there.
I feel like I would love
It's
to.
so cute.
We usually do something when we're there, like a couple of days away.
And even just driving around the neighborhood, like where people live, it's so gorgeous over
I
there.
love it. I love a car trip. I get to knit
I
and listen
I
to
love
a
a
book.
car trip
Yeah,
too.
I love it.
I love a car trip.
Have
You
the-
guys will have such a good time.
Have the best week.
Yeah.
Have the best week.
We'll be back next week. You'll be so
Yeah,
sick of
wow,
us. You'll be so
God.
sick of us.
You're going to be dying to take a July break.
right?
Yeah. Have such a good week. Have fun knitting,
We'll be
making,
back.
crocheting.
See you later.
Bye.
Mwah.